We debated at length what was the best course of action regarding the Red Wizards of Thay. Given the past actions of the band of them, as well as the history of their organization, we had to realistically expect that violence could come swiftly and without warning if they thought it would suit them. Therefore, we eventually judged them to be unfeasible allies and that their only use to us was as a source of key cubes. We did, however, decide against an outright ambush of their encampment. If we had that little honor, then what would separate us from them? Instead, we planned a dawn raid around sending Alcmenos in to negotiate and then intervening when things inevitably turned ugly. This gave us an afternoon to kill, which we satisfactorily made use of by solving the puzzle of Oberlacher's shrine. We were fortunate to be alerted to the magical trap there by the petrified form of one of the Red Wizards, and took the time necessary to solve the puzzle and make the cube safe before retrieving it. We then got an early night and rose well before sunrise to get into position around the encampment we had previously scouted. The exchange happened more or less exactly as we had predicted. Alcmenos, in his particularly dangerous role, took some heavy hits and looked to have fallen, but recovered his wits and retreated to a safe distance while the rest of us cleaned up. We took from them their 3 cubes, which left us short only papazotls for the full 9, as well as a good amount of supplies for the tomb. Zeno questioned the one survivor for information about the destruction of his home, but she gave only vague answers indicating she knew little of the event before Zeno executed her. Having gathered everything we wanted, we made the short wade over towards Papazotl's shrine and solved the riddle therein. With all 6 statues blindfolded, the cube revealed itself to us and our collection was complete. Finally, we are able to enter the tomb of the 9 gods and seek out the soulmonger for destruction. I have somewhat mixed feelings about this upcoming chapter of my journey, one that will in all likelihood result in my death. It seems utterly bizarre and surreal to me that this is actually happening. The world is under threat, and Zeno, Alcmenos, and I, with Richard as our leader, are its last best hope of defending itself made manifest. If anyone ever reads this, with full hindsight of what happened, you must think me rather foolish. Lady Sylvain was honest with us from the start about the purpose of our quest. Yet in my mind, way back then, this trip to Chult was just another fascinating anthropological journey. I would never have dreamed for a second that we would end up here with all of existence counting on our unlikely success. The powers we are attempting to defy are indescribably terrifying, and the only thing driving me into their arms is the certain knowledge that choosing to run now would be no choice at all. The same fate would await me eventually either way. And so we make our preparations, and double and triple check all of our equipment. We say our prayers to any gods that might be listening, and perform our little rituals of good fortune. With all the history of this world breathing down our necks, we choose to stare destiny squarely in the eye and make ready to enter the tomb.
Of Annihilation.
Dun dun dun!
I don't know what it's called.
And then the new opening show.
No one ever
would like the 2-minute opening, you know.
the opening credits.
With the music and
the anime intro.
All the clips, all the clips, Echo, you know, get working. Okay. So yeah, it is about. I mean, I don't know, Chris, you were basically saying you had like a little pause at least after you did the temple where, you know, you wrote that entry. So I'm going to guess right now it's maybe like 10:30, about maybe pushing like towards 11 o'clock in the morning. You guys had, you know, a bet and you did the tomb, which had no like actual physical danger. So none of you are like, you know, too beaten up. Menos, you're clearly the one who's I guess the most weary due to the morning events, but right now you are currently like, you know, fit. What's everyone doing?
Well,
music,
I am getting that ritual spell that you said was in the book with Ness, the snake person, whatever his name was called again.
What was it?
You never told me. You said it was a ritual spell that I couldn't learn yet.
All right, let me look it up. Alright, while he's doing that, what are other people doing?
We
should mess around with the little spell book.
I mean, now we've got the cube here, I guess we're probably like putting everything back together and preparing to make our way back towards what's his name? Silver's encampment that we've been using, just because we've got we've got a huge amount of stuff, but I assume we're not lugging it all around with us at all times. Like,
sure, but you didn't probably bring all the fucking dungeoning gear.
Yeah.
You probably have like, you know, like fucking bags you have to carry out, like you just went home and shopping, you know.
Exactly. Well, we've got enough stuff that we just took from the Red Wizards.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
things like all those-
You took a lot from
the things like all those 10-foot poles and stuff. They're all definitely left back there. So before we could even go to the tomb, I think, like,
But
I mean,
we
we got.
still have Resonance Seas.
Yeah, those are the ones I mean. Like, that's the ones I think are still back at Silver's.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of stuff there, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to go back and like pack everything up so everyone can help carry it over to the tomb.
Yeah. So Richard does his reading while he walks, and I look through Nangalore to see what on earth he's talking about.
Angle, wait, that's the gardens, right?
Yeah, that's what he says he got it from.
What? I thought
No,
we-
no, the boss, mini boss, the
Rasmussen?
guy, the Nasser C, yeah.
Oh, that was who it was from? Oh, I was confused. I was like, who you were from? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys. So I'm on a different map. I'm to go put myself back on. I'll put you and me on a move. Okay, you make your way back from Papa Zotto's shrine over to
I mean, we
Silver's.
do the ritual where we give it to Botrack, right? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Looking at the map, like, probably go through the palace, or like at least on the surface. Like, not even go through like the underground bit, but like that's probably the fastest way back. Unless someone's got like an objection. Is it dangerous? We killed all of them, right?
Yeah, I think there's still stragglers about.
The DM let us run all over the dungeon without a chance of running into anything. How could it possibly be Yuan T left?
You never know. Suspicious.
Oh,
I just want to talk about this in character, right? I'll
Yeah,
say,
do that.
Yeah.
About... Do not know, we killed their king. But there were many assaulting the beast. Do not know if they would have left their home.
Right, well, maybe, yes. Maybe being cautious is the approach we should take from here on out.
It's
Fine,
not
fine.
that...
We'll take
It's not that
extra
I do
time to
not
walk
wish to
around.
go through the palace. I just mean we should be prepared for a fight.
Yes.
But perhaps
Senseless
it is best-
risks are a thing of the past. We shall never take a senseless risk again. Let it be known from this moment.
Just look at you, I can't tell if you're serious or not. And just,
Deadly serious.
Don't use that word. Okay.
So wait, so
let's
you're
go
not
the
going through.
long
You're
round. No.
going the long way around. Okay,
The long way around, yeah.
sure.
Give Richard lots of time to find that ritual, wherever it was.
Yeah, he found it. He found it. Yeah. So about the same time, you guys make it back there. It's not too hard, but you can follow the coast most ways, so the undergrowth isn't too sick. You're back to after maybe like a 20-minute walk or something. And yeah, Richard has indeed found the spell, but obviously he hadn't started doing his shit, really learn it. But they can't really do that while walking.
Yeah. That is fair.
Yeah, you end up back in the base.
Yeah. I'm just packing and repacking all of the material we have into convenient carry packs that everyone can help lug around.
Yeah, sure. You got fleet. Did you ever try to figure out how much the total weight of it was, Chris, or something like that?
No, I didn't bother with that.
Okay, it's fine. I mean,
we have a tendency to forget about magic items we get because they don't get distributed. For example, I can remember a flaming sword.
I have the flaming sword.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not a
right
magic
now it's just a
bracelet.
normal sword.
So you have the staff in one hand, flaming sword in the other. I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I was on a high. I was on a high over there.
I also have bracelets that increase your AC.
Bracers.
Maybe you don't want
Bracers.
bracers. Sorry.
Bracers.
Maybe you want those braces.
Um,
Alcheminos,
I
I
would-
believe these
okay.
would be a better fit for you who are in the front lines.
What kind of sword is the flaming sword?
It's a flaming
Long
sword.
Yeah, it's a long sword. Okay, cool. That's reading the description. Doesn't say anywhere, as far as I can tell.
I'll go sword
That's
and
useless.
sword and shield.
Is anyone actually proficient with longsword in our party?
Of course.
Most people.
Literally
Fine.
everyone.
I just don't have any. I just don't have any strength to actually, hit with it. But I'm proficient.
In these. Oh, sorry. I turned Tom down from yesterday, and now he's quiet boy again.
Oh, I should turn them up again. Okay, yeah, I turned the tricks.
These are kind of braces. So, I need to not be wearing armor to be able to use it.
Correct. Yeah, no armor and no shield.
Oh,
Which you are not using. Perfect.
I am wearing a breastplate actually right now.
okay.
He's
How much
actually always
AC?
one armor.
How
We
much
just imagine him shirtless.
Right
Yeah.
now I have 15. Yeah, I mean I picked it up at the dragon, so before that I was shirtless. I have
Oh, yeah, of
15
course.
AC right now.
Okay, and how
With
much
the
AC do you get from the
breastplate,
bracers?
I would have.
Your con
I have
and your dex
13
and plus
normally,
2.
right?
Well, you have con and dex and plus 2.
Con, dex plus 2. Oh, the bracers get plus 2. Okay, so 8 plus 12. So I would have 14 with the bracers.
16.
Okay, then.
Wait, 14.
Right?
16. You have
This
3
con
con,
and
you have
dex,
1
that
extra
high?
dex, and then plus 2 from faces.
That's ours then now. Yeah, I was starting at 8 like.
Oh yeah, 60.
It's
Ah,
dex,
you-
yeah.
you're
My
such
dex
a
AC,
pleb.
it's a... Yeah.
Such a pleb!
Your AC would
Okay.
technically go by 1.
Jesus! How many years has it been replayed?
AC would
And
go
now
by
you can
1, but
actually
you
be
also wouldn't
shirtless.
have to wear armor, which is
Yeah, I
really
mean that's
cool,
worth a lot to me. Yeah.
Turn
I'll say.
into Wonder Woman.
I'm sure this would help, but you are valuable as our leader, and I just give you the up and down look. Squishy. I'll leave the choice up to you.
I believe that if an opportunity arises where I will be the focus of things and will be unable to escape the situation, it will already be too. I'd rather have you
Alright.
you stay up for longer.
We'll wear these bracers and stand in front of you.
Show off that back, you know. Oh, like, oh, look at me, lass.
I'll yeet his armor and.
Okay. I think you have to attune to them. It's like you have to do like a short rest and out of tune if you want to do that.
Yeah, okay.
And does anyone do anything with the sword?
Bob.
I have this.
I can
I have
be
the
that.
staff, so I do not need this.
Could wield the sword.
I hand it to
Right.
Zeno.
Does
I
it
look
be identified? Does it have to be identified?
It's been identified.
It's been identified.
It's in your handouts, man.
Is it? There's a lot of things in the handouts, man. It's easy to miss things.
Well, it's
Been
one of
identified,
the
man.
things in there. I can show
No,
it to you.
I
while you
have-
go, Tom.
Found it.
9.
It looks so two-handed, for fuck's sake.
I think it's just a picture of like any sword that has its enchantment. Like it doesn't have to be this kind of sword. I think.
This does not look two-handed, Jacko. What you on?
I mean, there's nothing really to see the scale.
Yeah, it's-
so-
Yeah, but this is not a design for a great sword.
In 5e, as longsword, you can choose to use it with like
Yeah.
2 hands, right? It's versatile,
can.
Jacko,
Can.
so you can wield it with 2 hands.
That's 1d10.
Yeah.
But Zeno hits a lot with this. You know.
Sure.
Okay. It takes 2 hours for me to get that spell in my book.
Okay. So I guess you guys have to spend at least a couple of hours for Potrat to like figure out the ritual he was deciphering. During that
fine.
time, you attune to the long sword, Tom?
Sorry?
Do you attune to the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Make sure that remember, guys, 3 max items you can be attuned to. I don't know, but like Chris is like the cape and so on. I mean, there's a few things like lighting around.
I got the
here
cape
stuff.
and the eye.
Okay, cool. So you attune it too? Okay, cool.
I believe.
I have the staff, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff needs to be attuned.
Yeah. The scepter
Okay.
stuff.
Cool. So yeah, Richard's spending a couple of hours doing that. You guys just making your preparations.
Yeah.
Okay. Then 2 hours.
Yes, which involves me piecing back together my equipment list because I lost it. I just have to go. I've got the Ys and the Ns. So I need to figure out what I actually have.
Is there
Okay.
anything else we need to do before entering the tomb?
Have a long rest and regain spell slots.
Wait, are you asking in game or out of game? Wait, almost like long
Out
rest,
of
like
in game.
In game. Then do your voice.
No,
Your
don't say
Richard
that.
voice.
Is there-
What's this Richard for?
What is my Richard
It's
voice?
like slightly slower speaking.
And it's slightly
Oh.
evil.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not evil.
I am not evil.
That's
There we
it,
go,
see,
that's
that's
it.
it.
Very not evil. Is there anything else we need to do before entering the tomb?
Should we not be fully prepared for that? We should take our time to get a shot spot.
Please don't open boxes while
Yes.
talking.
I'm sorry about that. I realized.
The only thing other than perhaps contacting the other tabaxi in this city, I would need to summon my familiar before entering. Other than that, I can't really think of anything we could do.
I'm ready.
Romanticism.
Whenever anyone else is.
Let's making sure that we have all of the casting capabilities for today. But that would require probably spending another day down doing things.
That.
But then
We could.
When we enter, we would have reached our final destination on our quest.
it will be a dangerous place. I am sure of it.
I am proud of everyone here, of being brave enough to have come this far. I did not expect it, I must admit. When I first saw you, I thought you were weak. But what we will find in this tomb, I cannot know. I would want everyone to steal their mind and be prepared to lose your life. Gotta look at everybody.
When I first met you,
This
Alcamenos,
is a start.
when I first met you, I thought you were strange. And admittedly, that opinion hasn't changed very much, but never weak. I'm glad to have proven myself in your eyes, and there is no one I would rather have by my side when facing certain danger. If only because you often stand between me and the danger.
Agreed.
Alright.
Silver looks so awkward, like, just like kind of uncomfortable with the conversation. Just, like,
Yeah, I
watching
say,
it, like,
I say to Sky, well, you have a luxury I do not have. You can say
Far.
goodbye.
Oh.
And I look at Silver, because I presume you will not be joining us.
He looks like very like sort of like kind of embarrassed and kind of like worried at the same time. And it's like he's like opens his mouth to talk, but isn't like you can clearly he's like not like, really sure what to say. He like he closes his mouth and like and then like another like second time they open it. It's like when I first met you and heard what you did, I did want to. I was enthralled by what you wrote about all you've seen so far, and seemed like an adventure that I'd be eager to join in with. But he kind of like you kind of notice. Sky, you notice in particular, like he's kind of like scratching at himself when he does that. He's like kind of scratching the like the scars on his hands where like the manacles you can still kind of see where they were digged in from before. And he's like, I'm not sure if I can bring myself to go into a tomb there may not be an exit to. Kind of like you kind of like swallowing, see the big like kind of lump in his throat.
I understand, Father. There's too much of our people's freedom in your blood for you to risk giving it up again. I'm sure I'd feel similarly had I been confined to a cell as recently as you. What will you do? Where will you go from here?
It's like I was debating that if what our artist said was true and he is wishing to be back as soon as possible, I'd wish to be there for him. I think he kind of like looks through his face. Like, you have all information about the previous shrines in the journals, correct?
Yes, we have detailed information on how to solve. I don't know how many of them. How many have we solved in the end? Like 3, 4, 5?
I think even more. I think you only took
6?
3. I think
Yeah, we took 3 from them. We sold 6. Yeah.
So you say you have 6 and say.
And observations on the others.
In that case, what I would suggest is, I imagine once you enter the tomb, the the cubes must return to the shrines. They must be reset in some way, otherwise how would multiple groups go through with it? In that case, I would do my best to quickly gather as many of the cubes I can in the hope Art to return to the next couple of days. The ones that you've set out how to do so, I should be able to do, I believe, without too much issue, and the others I will try my best to accomplish. In that way, as soon as Artist is here, we can open it again and hopefully send more help down.
That
Or
makes
at least
sense.
finish the job.
It'd be nice to know it isn't all entirely riding on us. In that case, we should sit down, you and I, now, and figure out which of the shrines you would be able to complete by yourself, and which you should wait for assistance before attempting. For example, the shrine of... What was the one with the gladiators? It was Shigambi. Yes, it was Shigambi.
Yeah.
The shrine of Shigambi is probably beyond anyone's ability to... hang on.
Solo boys.
Anyone's ability to manage on their own. But the one, for example, Overlarkers that we did yesterday should be trivial. Once the trick is known.
Yes, a lot of them seem simply once you know how to do it once, it should be easily repeatable.
Cool. So I'll sit down with him and
Spend like a good bit of time, and he'll even you can talk. He might even ask questions about the ones you haven't been to, but you've seen.
Okay. For about 1 second as well.
Sure. So Sky and Silver sit down, do that, and Richard, you have the spell now.
Yeah.
When else you just kind of chilling?
Yeah, I think Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna start doing the familiar ritual then. If
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing else in particular, I'm gonna double check what familiars I can spawn again.
Well, you don't want Snowback. Poor guy. You just give up on him.
It's the same spirit, just a different form.
What? No, that is not how it works.
That's definitely how it works.
Let me. You can't have more than one familiar at a time. You can't spell where you already have a familiar. You instead call it to adopt a new phone. Okay, fine.
Might actually better just to take Snow again. Though.
Maybe he doesn't want to be an owl anymore, Now you're like, well, what's better than owl? Maybe it's owl or nothing.
A Quipper might be better. Or a Seahorse.
Be my guess.
I mean, the shrine of the Nine Gods is flooded, right? Gonna be an underwater level and everything?
Yeah.
Sure, the entire dungeon is underwater.
Yaku, I don't know how you knew that when you made
Absolutely.
Okay, lizards suck, but they can climb.
They can climb. Not like a bird. They can't climb.
No.
How long do you think Chris is going to be away for?
He said 1 second, so I'm guessing like a minute.
Yep.
Still not here.
Why, Tom? What do you want to do?
Because I want to quickly grab something.
Go quickly grab.
Go grab it.
Grab it.
Yeah.
I'm back in that time.
Grab. I mean, he's not actually gonna grab something. He's gonna like.
Princess.
Oh no! It's fine. The challenge good. All right. So what are you making? What familiar form?
Do another bird.
Yeah.
He's like trying to be like, oh, I don't want snow anymore.
Do a bat so we can see in the dark with echolocation.
Facial snow can also see.
Bats just straight up have 60 feet. Wait, they have blind sight 60 feet. That's
Do a dolphin so they can see in this dark via echolocation. And they're bigger than bats. Yeah, exactly. This is a better bat if you think about it.
What is?
A dolphin.
Can't get dolphins, I don't think.
Yeah,
What?
you can't get a dolphin as a familiar.
Not for your familiar, right? It's bullshit, I know.
Out of some miniature size.
Man, bad HP 1 though, who maybe?
Yeah, same as Snow though.
I mean, look, Ian. There's no strict rules for giraffe mounts in Pathfinder 2, and yet a kind GM might allow their players to tiptoe their way towards.
Are they?
Look, I mean, like, I'd not.
If he can have a dolphin if he get a giraffe, is all I'm saying.
Like, I don't want to imply there's any kind of quid pro quo here, but
Right, you get a dolphin, you all get dolphins.
you don't want to get impeached or
Oh
something.
yeah, Podrick, what are you making? I'm imposing the 10-second time.
What? He doesn't have 10 seconds to decide what animal he's making.
Tom isn't even here.
He is if he wants to do it this turn.
Okay,
This turn.
Jesus Christ, Patrick, hurry the fuck up, I don't want to take another turn of this.
Exactly.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll actually make a bat.
So
That
much
makes sense.
incense waste.
I like the bat.
Bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like a white bat.
Wait, does your like deity or your patron have like a holy animal or something?
Definitely the bat.
That's probably not a bat, right? But like,
Definitely
Probably
not.
not. Definitely not a bat.
An owl, maybe? God of knowledge and stuff?
God of knowledge.
No, he's like the son of the god of what's his faith and magic.
Wow. Doesn't even
just so everyone's aware of how try hard we're getting here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what that says?
Level.
This is QA level 1. This is the
you're gonna
starting.
Oh, you've got. You've started. You've got
I
handwriting.
don't know how many levels there
Oh,
are
God.
going to be, but I got like lots of paper ready.
Maybe get a bit more.
DOA level 98.
I mean, what's the bird that's always with divination? It's not. Is it the raven?
I feel like owl or crow, maybe.
I mean,
I think like
it's
a crow-
word for raven.
Yeah, like a raven sort of crow, sort of sits on a skull and kind
Yeah,
of.
right. There's always that picture. If I
You know.
Google like divination wizard, I guarantee in like a few of the pictures, it's gonna have like a fucking raven.
Yeah, raven. I think it's something about the raven eye. Or, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Like Khadgar turns into a raven. Fucking Medivh keeps turning into like a.
Maybe
What did he turn
all
into?
mages do that.
Crow of some kind.
Three-eyed
Odin
raven.
has ravens.
Three-eyed ravens, exactly.
Oh,
Except
yeah,
we gotta remember.
Okay,
Look,
but
he's got a fucking bat. Alright, okay.
Never listen
Well,
to
I mean, okay, yeah, after an hour and more, like while you're doing the chatting about the people shrines, you see Richard performing the ritual, and eventually a bat appears.
Dolphin.
Don't.
You could have, but he chose
Oh,
bat.
shit.
Yeah, there's a bat. What's its name?
Hey, look out! A bat got in here. I get my bow out.
Magically appeared.
As if Sky would talk before shooting.
The bat is still snow because
Passive perception 11. Wow.
I'm gonna remind you that it has blind sight.
Ooh, useful.
So it just knows what.
That's
things
very useful to
range.
find traps. Yeah, that's so useful.
Every hallway is magically lit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, you wait. We're gonna go like fucking like
We have a
10
flaming
steps in,
sword.
and just like come across like a whole area of magical darkness, and we're gonna be like, oh no, and he's gonna be fucking bat, let's go.
Can't argue with that.
No.
Alright.
No.
Fuck, you figured it out, Chris.
Oh, you guys. Alright,
That's
so
it.
You guys.
The whole thing's just magical darkness.
After we all ready, we look at each other,
Hey.
we give each other a nod and walk towards the entrance of the tomb.
Okay.
Well, hang
Sky,
on.
Are we ready?
We're over there already.
He just,
No,
no,
we're
I mean,
at
he
the
walks
base,
from
right?
the base to the entrance.
Oh,
not
okay,
on the
okay.
walk.
Yeah,
Not like
yeah,
the
yeah.
5 steps to the door. Like,
Yeah, it's like dramatic. It's slow motion.
Yeah, yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
it's like several thousand steps, so it's like a long slow motion cut. It's like
Okay, while you walk, obviously, you do. And I think it's right over here. It's fine for this. So you're biting into it, you know. Alright.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so as you guys pressed over, so you guys are all walking towards.
This
the-
is no. You
the
gotta
obelisk
you gotta
before.
fucking save this shit for when like we're all fucked and artist turns up with like
Yeah, that'll happen. Anyway, you guys.
No, that's what you're saving portals for. I know.
Exactly. So you guys
Not a
head
magic user, by the way.
towards the. He's a magic. He's an illusion. Alright. So you guys all, yeah, you're ready. You'll head towards the area Sky previously scouted out. Okay, I will move you to that map. And I got drag you across so many fucking things. Alright. You might get some drag on some interesting
Oh,
maps along the way that aren't ever going to be used.
Whoa, hang
What
on.
the
What?
fuck is this? Whoa, get back!
Whoa, what was that?
What was that?
Whoa,
Rolled a lot of
That
enemies.
was a which one was that one? What did it look like?
It looked
No,
like
no,
the
no,
lake.
Small green token.
Another green big lake with a small green token.
Yeah, that's like. Remember ages ago you saw like a lake and it had like the weird frog people when you were
The
flying.
grunts.
That was Dungrunglung. Oh, yeah.
Yes, of course, Don Grung.
I mean, you flew over, so you would have seen something like that. Anyway, okay, I'm moving you.
Yeah, I think you actually showed us the map when we flew over it.
Maybe.
Did he?
Like without the tokens. I remember getting a look at it.
Can you
Oh,
guys
what?
see yourself on this?
Yeah.
Yes.
At the bottom.
Indeed.
It's still loading in fully.
Okay,
Oh,
that is fine. And this
There we
is
go.
how this works. You see how all your tokens they should be like locked to like a quarter grid. So when it's fighting combat, you will take up that whole space. But when you explore, we're gonna have it like this, just because it makes everything look like you're more grandiose. And
No.
it's also ease of moving around.
No, I'm not a fan
and you
of
know, when you move the token, you do it one square at a time, and you don't skip. So, and when you move it, you actually move there. So Xeno goes there, dice, no. Okay,
Do you have to raise our hands and talk as well?
exactly.
When you say one square at a time, do you mean like one regular square or one small square?
I mean, when you use the arrow keys, it only goes one small square, but you can
Sure.
also move one.
But
big
yeah,
square. But that would be more awkward for you.
yeah.
So if
But
you
I-
just use arrow keys, it would be easy.
But like I can.
I'm so fast.
That's also okay, Chris. Yeah,
Okay, cool. So
as long as you don't like, you know. Okay,
as
so,
I recall, do you want to read Blood?
look at Alchemanos! I swear to God, stop doing that.
Just getting it out of the way. You know?
Dude, no, but there's actually stuff in this map, like in these areas, man. I'm not just like.
I didn't
Yes,
see it.
Jacko, stop moving.
You didn't see it.
Serious now. Serious mode.
This from fucking Tom, who's just like, I just wanted to see what was there. It's like, yeah, but that's the point, Tom. You can't see what's there.
What do you
Okay.
mean? I didn't want to see anyone's dead. I was just doing the same thing everyone else is doing.
Quiet voices, guys. Quiet voices.
Look.
Okay, and like I said, I want to know about your characters. In general, are you just like looking at everything, even at this point? Or like, when am I gonna be like.
No, I've already seen everything here.
Okay.
Right? Well, I say everything. I've
This
already
is-
So yeah, I'm just
investigated.
gonna say when you pass. So, but yeah, describe what you're doing. If you're like looking at a certain area, okay, whatever.
Is this
Anyway,
a vent or a monolith?
near,
Oh,
I'm
no.
It's the
gonna
monolith.
describe it right now, like to my throat. Near the base of the cliffs, a 15-foot tall obelisk of cracked stone is draped with vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a dark passageway obscured by withered creepers. A second, smaller tunnel burrows into the base of the cliff to the east.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would keep an eye on this statue as I walk over the sky.
I think that there, directly behind the obelisk, is the entrance. There's some kind of side passage over here. I'll make my way over towards it. As I recall, it had there's like statues of the gods, right, or something.
Yeah, I can read that after you, bro. Stop moving.
Okay, now I want to read.
Not moving.
Now, anyway. Yeah, that's fine.
There was like an inscription on the monolith.
On the obelisk. Oh, you want to read it? Yeah, I'll read it after you. Oh, it's in his. It's oh no, it's
Like-
in common, so I forget.
It's covered. It's covered like this. Darkness covers it.
Okay, we'll wait your
For
fucking
me.
turn, Roger. Why Jacko asked me what to read to me, and I read it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle, and the seas dry up, and the dead rise. And I, Asarak the Eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In darkness it hides. Don the mask to be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
We get this in writing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
already in your
it's fine,
handout,
as
Tom.
it's-
Is it not in anyone's handout?
Where?
Not in anyone's handout. Just in
Just
yours.
reveal it or something? Because I
No, it's appeared previously. Yep,
Barry
it's
has
in.
written it down and has like.
Oh, it's in. On
I've
a
shown it
mini
to
version.
everyone
Yeah,
before, at
that's-
least.
Where
Yeah.
is it?
Oh, it's only in. Who plays Jones?
Yeah,
There
well,
you
it's
go.
What's it
otherwise.
called?
Here you go.
As
show
Rex
it.
Oh, there you
first
go.
warning.
First warning. That means there's gonna be more warning.
Oh, cleverly introduced, Podtrack.
How many times do I have
By
to
the way,
Give you this
it's
warning,
literally
old man.
carrying literally all the puzzle cubes, right?
Literally all of them.
But there were
Yeah.
5 on the sheet when I checked earlier today.
Yeah, I'm 9 now.
Okay. Likely story.
Interesting.
Alright, so while they're investigating the side passage, I'll be just looking at this.
Okay.
I want to go in since I'm
It shouldn't be, Tom.
Go.
It
By the way.
is. I can't see past. Like
No,
I can't see past
move in.
this area.
Maybe,
And-
maybe because there's no sunlight anymore over there.
Yeah,
It's
Tom
the
probably doesn't
tunnel.
have.
He doesn't have dark.
I'm
vision.
emitting light
What a scrub.
for some reason.
Yeah, it's so you can see in it. It's so put your dark vision, Chris. I gave
Yeah,
you
but
60 feet.
Yeah, okay, but it's bright light all the way. Is that okay? It's just aesthetically for like how my token sees. I normally
I can
give
do
like
60 if you.
well, no, I normally do like 60 foot, but then put the darkness starts at 0, so like everything is dim if you're seeing it with dark vision, basically.
Is that how it works?
If you make the second number is where
so I
the
do
edge.
so I do 60.
60 is how far it goes, and 0 is where the dim light starts.
That's better for you.
There we go. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. So now
I'll
I'm
do that
seeing
then.
but it's dark as fuck.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm just gonna like. I like this.
yeah, I mean, you light your sword. Ah, flaming longsword. Ah, what's the
Fuck.
40 20?
40?
40, 40, it's 80 total? Or no?
40-foot radius, dim light for an additional 40 feet. 40-40.
So 80, 40 is what I put in my curse.
Yeah, 80-40 basically.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
Wow,
lot
that's
of
fucking
light.
bright. That's a lot of bright light, yeah.
There you go.
And then all players should see that light.
Yeah, I'll do that. Are you going to just have this lit all the time, Tom? So like,
Sorry?
you'll just have this lit all the time, but I don't have to keep going back and like changing it.
Basically, yeah. It's just useful.
Man, yeah. So, yeah, there's a huge amount of flames like burst out from this. It's pretty
Whoa.
impressive.
Okay. I want to
Light.
make my way down here now and note.
Yeah, follow the sky. Like,
Wait, hang on. Okay, well, I guess I want to check the whole thing. I want to note the positions of each of the
Yep. Cool. I'll also read something out.
gods here, and also why they're. Well, I don't know. Maybe it turns at the end, but it looks like there's only 8. So in that case, I want to determine who's missing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let me read it out. Alcoves run the length of a narrow tunnel, each one featuring a bestial statue standing or squatting above a basin of oil. Yeah, so moving down from west to east, this one has Moa
Moa, okay.
and one
the
go
top.
below it. Yeah, Moa at the top, one go below. And then Il'jin at the top.
Il'jin.
And Obolaka below.
Obolaka, okay.
And then Papazotl at the top.
Papa.
And Kubazan below.
Kuba.
And then Nang Nang at the top.
Nang. The once, yep.
And Shigambi below.
But no. Unk. I'm missing Unk.
No Unk.
who's Unc again?
The flail snail.
Mhm.
And it makes sense because I believe this positioning matches up with the original legend. The 9 gods, right? Everyone has an enemy.
Oh.
Yeah,
for Unk.
Papazotl and Shigambi. Oh no, Shigambi's opposite Nang Nang here. Okay, so they're not. They're not in there. They're not paired off. But Unk is the one who didn't have a partner in the original, right? And he is missing from here.
True.
Interesting.
So okay, so wait, hang on. Moa and Wongo, I think.
Chris, Shingami and Nung Nung were also in.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, just so you know, it is all the
Shigambi, it is.
Yep.
Shigambi. What did I read? Shigambi. Oh yeah. What did I read incorrectly? I read something wrong.
No idea. Just so you know.
Yeah. Okay. So no, yeah. So they are paired off. Okay. So that to me addresses. Oh, I'm gonna get that first warning back out again. He said opposites something, right? The enemies are opposed or something.
The enemies opposed at the first line of the warning. Yes.
No.
Yeah, the enemies opposed. Okay. So then.
One stands between them. In the darkness it hides. Dawn the mask will be seen and speak.
No truth to the doomed child. Keys turn on ear.
Wait, but was it here that we saw spots to put the cubes in? Because we have seen.
No, the cube
No.
spot was. The cube spots I think were on the
Okay,
main.
no.
I'm just checking this out. Can we do anything with the cubes here though? Is there like what they got? You said what they got? Like you said they got oil in front of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. As Richard walks past the people, you see basically each of the oil basins underneath them kind of light up.
Oh,
Fancy.
okay. Light them all, Richard.
Yep, I keep walking.
I'll follow just behind Richard.
Yeah, I'm just.
And it feels so much bigger than when you have the little 5 feet. It's like, whoa, this tunnel's huge.
Thatches are huge.
Is there anything on the end of the sun?
Roll perception.
Okay. Oh, god damn it, I removed my thing.
Also, you have advantage on this project.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Advantage.
$21. Okay. So you at first you are unable to see anything, but then you seem to notice like a. Well, there's a bright light coming off of Zeno's sword, which kind of like dwarfing all the other lighting. But you think you see like a flicker of flame across like a crack in the wall over here, like a kind of like little bit of flame, like kind of flickering.
Ah, the old sneaky unk, huh?
Yeah, once you like kind of investigated, you're pretty sure it's a secret door.
Okay, I try to find a way to open it.
Yeah, you kind of check it, and like as you kind of investigate along the side, similar to what you found now, you like there's a secret door there. You see there's basically a kind of like rough kind of like not handle, but where you can get your like fingertips in, but like looks slightly unnatural. And yeah, like as you try, it seems to just like slide like it's on some sort of runners. Do you
Nice.
open it?
I slide it open.
Okay, you slide it open. Oh god, what just happened?
Nothing.
Nothing for us.
Okay, it just happened for me. Alright, I'm trying to like select something on the dynamic lighting layer. Okay, there we go.
Here we go.
You see, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Excellent. Yeah, so at the end, and with Daisy lit underneath, you see a statue of Unk, the flail snail. And around the around like the statue, there is a golden pendant that's shaped like an eye, like hanging on it.
Agamotto.
I reach out and like it's a pendant, like it's not gripped by anything, it's just hanging there.
It's just hanging on the statue.
Hang on, I hope I stop and say. Check for magic and traps and stuff first.
I back off and I guidance sky. I'll have the trap. You check for traps. I'll check for the magic, and I use detect magic. And
I'll
I'll
check
go
for
back.
traps.
As a witch, okay, Chris, make a perception check?
Yeah.
Investigation? Perception.
Perception. With guidance, right?
Yeah. Don't know what that does. No, does that advantage? I don't know.
+4 or D4 plus D4.
Okay, D4. Are you doing it as a ritual?
Yeah, I only have it as a ritual, so.
So it takes about 10 minutes of you guys just kind of like hang out there. I don't know if the rest of you would.
While he's
do
doing that,
anything.
I just want to spend a short time, like do a little prayer at each of the statues. Like
Okay,
as I walk
cool.
past. Like
Cool.
30 seconds each.
At the end, you do detect magic. You detect it from the golden pendant, and it is divination magic.
Ooh. Do like myself some divination magic. Did you find any traps, guy?
You are unable to find any sky. You didn't.
Okay, apparently not. And if it takes 10 minutes, I'll be out. Like by the time he's done, I'll be like outside the.
Oh my god, so much movement.
I'll just be hanging around out here. I want to
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to check the. I want to sketch the entrance bit.
Then I will give a small nod towards Unk, and I will carefully take the pendant.
Okay. Do you just take it, put it on, or take it, put it in your bag? Or do you take it,
I
hold
take
for
it
now?
and hold it for now.
Okay. It just very weighty. It seems to be real gold.
Yeah, and I will start walking out.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I start walking out, he just teleports. I think
No,
that's not good.
I clicked. I did use the keys.
Arrow keys? Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you move the arrow keys a bunch without letting it settle, and I'll be like
Oh.
here.
Oh,
and then
really?
yeah, just go one by one and let the dynamic lighting settle. That's how you. When the dynamic
You
lighting
have to
moves, you know
use-
you've moved.
You have to use chess rules, right? Like if you let go, then it counts.
Exactly, and also if you can like take Sky's piece here. Oh no, damn. Okay. As when you're like banging out here, I'm gonna read out the description of this because you can see it.
Sure. Yeah.
A short tunnel ends at a slab of work stone, whose edges are marked by relief carvings of grinning skulls. 4 lines engraved at the center of the slab cross one another to form a star, with both ends of each line marking the location of a cube-shaped cavity cut into the door. 8 cavities in all.
Okay. I think we would do well investigating this pendant before continuing.
8
Perhaps
holes
this-
only. Okay.
Perhaps it is the mask the statue speaks of.
Put it on. See if anything happens.
I put it on.
Oh, you're invisible.
No matter what happens, he said.
Exactly. Has anyone ever watched Shazam? Just tangentially,
No.
but I watched it on a plane. Everyone should watch it at some point. It's actually way better than it should
Everyone
be.
should watch this at some point. Okay.
Everyone should watch it at some point so we can talk about it because it's actually way better than it has any right to be.
Cool. Alright, so sorry, did you say you put it on?
I put it on.
Okay. As you put on the pendant,
Mhm.
and you like kind of like let it settle for a second, you feel it start to like kind of like tug you, like kind
Whoa.
of tug like like feel the pull of it, right? Like it's kind of like drawing you in a certain direction. It's drawing you in this direction.
Okay. It seems to be taking me somewhere, and I start
Oh.
following it.
Be careful.
Following the ball.
well, okay, I follow 10 feet behind him.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm sure Richard's detect magic is still going. Is the obelisk magical?
I mean, it will be. I'll see what it says specifically about it. Yeah, it radiates a strong aura of abjuration magic.
I would tell Alchemanos this if he was curious.
I didn't ask, but I'm staring at it.
Yeah, well, wait, but you asked me then if you didn't ask me.
I mean, I just want.
Alchemanos got a hard enough
information,
time
right?
spelling abjuration than
Wait, I can write.
Whoa.
Improved
Right.
literacy.
Richard,
Okay.
you said you were moving, but now you're not moving.
Yeah, like you said, it was in this direction, but I'm just gonna keep following it unless
Yeah, I mean,
something
it's
happens.
still. I'm every time I'm moving. Yeah, you still feel it. You still feel it. You
Yeah.
still feel it. You still feel it.
Like a lost puppy.
In this way.
My boys are too far away from me. They were falling.
You're getting scared. I mean, that's that's where they are. You want to
Okay,
go and stuff? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to stay close to the wall.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The undergrowth gets very heavy around here.
Hear a ghostly voice call out.
Jaco!
Echo! Is there any magic clue, or if I use the magic thing other than the pendant, doesn't seem to be anything else magical?
No,
Wait, you said the undergrowth is really thick. Though.
it's very sick. Yeah.
Can I, if I like dig through it? Do I, well, maybe I don't want to do that.
Make a perception check.
Oh. I just fucking macro this one, shouldn't I? If
11. DC 10. There you go. Pulling aside the heavy undergrowth, you uncover an archway in the cliff face.
Ooh.
Stone skulls. Sorry, let me delete it. Stone skulls.
I think you deleted the wrong
stone-
thing in.
What?
Oh no, you deleted maybe on map layer or something, but I still see dynamic lighting here.
Oh, there's still dynamic light. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So I'll delete this and I'll read it after.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, easy.
Pulling aside the heavy undergrowth, you uncover an archway in the cliff face. Stone skulls peer down from the lintel, and old bones litter the threshold. As the light strikes the entrance, a swarm of bats shriek out from within, and your familiar joins them in the adventure of a lifetime.
Off you go. That didn't last long.
Yeah.
Okay. Sky like gets out his map and adds the new tunnel on. Okay.
And I will also say, but you can't see this, you want to pop up on a light source. A slab of worked stone blocks the overgrown tunnel some 20 feet from the entrance. Grinning skulls mark the edges of the slab, in the center of which are 9 cube-shaped cavities arranged in 3 rows of 3.
Oh.
This one's got wait, what is the other one then? Some kind of like fake door. Just like spikes and shit.
Do that.
They wouldn't do that, man. That's fucking tricky. Oh my god, I don't like it. Oh, fucking different campaign, guys. Not even fucking inside yet. They're already. Oh my god, if we just gone up to that door and put like the cubes in it, would have just stolen the cubes? But we have to go do the fucking shrines again. It's just like off you go. This is like a room behind full of like stone cubes of all like it's like a vending machine eating people's change. It's just like, you know. You went to eat, he said. Hear me out, right? If it's 9x9 grid,
Enemies opposed.
The first 2 lines of the poem can be telling us how to.
Wait, 3 by 3, not 9 by 9.
Sorry, yeah, no, I meant 3 by 3.
Oh, 9 by 9,
No.
the big fucking
It's
minute boy.
it's a total of 9. Yeah. 3 by 3 grid.
So then maybe like
the first
3
2
on
lines-
top, 3 on bottom, and the snail in the middle.
Well, we got a total of 9, right? We have 9, so we need to fill all 9. But I'm thinking
Yeah.
everyone has an opposite except Unk.
Yeah,
so
so
you
on
put-
in the middle.
Yeah, and then the other 2 are opposite corners, opposite side to side, opposite top and bottom.
Yeah.
That way, all 4 enemies are like opposite each other with Unk between all of them. See?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so hang on. Let me plot this out. So, firstly, you notice fake question mark. I want to go find out now. This is what drawing a map makes me want to do, is like investigate everything. So even though I'm pretty sure that door's like a trap, I kind of want to take our cubes and go find out. Like,
Fucking
Oh, this-
gamer mentality.
yeah, it's also a really good way to get ourselves killed here, is deliberately triggering obvious traps. So
Yeah.
it could just say, you know, like the
Gamer
door
mentality.
explodes, dealing 10d10 fire damage, or you know, like.
Yeah. Or necrotic damage, hopefully, because I'm resistant.
Only thinking of yourself, watch yourself.
Fake.
No self.
Real. Okay, and then so 9 by 9.
Did we?
NPIMWOKU. Okay, they're all different letters. Great, so I can plot this out. Three by 3 for a total of 9 squares. Definitely not 9 by 9. So getting Moa top, Wongo bottom, Ilgin rather left, or right, and Overlucker left, Papazotl top left, Kubazan bottom right, Nung Nung top right, Shagambi bottom left, and Unk in the middle.
Should we
So that
perhaps
should
put?
work.
Hmm.
Should
Do
we?
you think it would matter any in the way you put them in, or if we should do it in the same order they arrive in the story, or?
Let's put them in the order that they're mentioned first in the legend. That should. I mean, I can't think of any other relevant order we know them in, right?
Well, maybe the order of the statues.
But even the order of the statues, how do you know which one is start with the right or the left? And
Start from the left.
that
Left on the
just
thing.
seems
It would still be 2 and 2.
random, right?
It would still be 2 and 2.
I think if we put them in the order that they're in the legend, we'll put the opposites in with each other and put Unk in last. And
So
that
let's
makes sense, right?
Indeed.
That's to me.
Let's hope
I'm sure it makes sense to
the
Alchemist.
next 2 lines of the
No, no, no,
of
no.
the story will add up after the door.
Let's hope so. Okay,
Whoop,
Jacko.
whoop.
Sorry, we did some puzzling out while you were gone. We didn't play any further, but we figured this out, right? So we've got 9 cubes.
Yeah.
Okay. The first 2 lines of Acerak's first warning handout are the enemies
Yeah, that's-
opposed, one stands between them.
Right?
Yeah, enemies opposed, one stands between them. So we think that's telling us to put them in the order such that Unk is in the middle hex, and then every opposite, according to the poem, is like opposite each other, either diagonally or in the top and bottom or left and right positions. See? That way every enemy opposes and one stands between them. I'm feeling encouraged by this door because it has 9 cube slots and the other one only had 8, you know? Like,
yeah. That's a
But-
fake. Okay.
well, like, all I'm saying, well, we don't necessarily know. Like, it could be meta and this could be the
Makes
fake.
a lot of sense.
So, yeah, so what we're saying is because Richard has healing and has escapes, like teleporting and fly and stuff, he will go in and insert the cubes in that order. I hand him a piece of paper.
Yep.
In the order they're mentioned in the poem. and then so I'll
Maybe
stand out
we
here and
should, without actually using the spots for the cubes in the other entrance, we should investigate and see if there's anything there before we use this door. I'm not saying that we should attempt to use the place for the cube. Just see if there's any.
Yeah, someone should
any
go have a look
objects of
around.
interest.
Let's be thorough. Let's go investigate it fully. See if there's any hidden doors in either near the walls or something.
Okay.
Traps on the floor. Oh, sorry,
yes.
one at a time. Might be.
What was I gonna say? By the way, just so you make sure you're again, like, if Silver's still with you at this point, he's kind of waiting for you to actually end before he says goodbye.
Okay.
Just because, like, he wants to say goodbye at least to, like, Sky.
And it could be good that he also knows how to enter.
Okay, so you were like searching this kind of area in particular, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to investigate for, say, traps or hidden passageways.
I'll investigate this one.
On the door, on the walls, and on the floor. And possibly even on the ceiling, if I find nothing anywhere
The
else.
door, the walls, the floor.
And it hasn't been.
Wait, like this wall as well, or just like the side walls?
So the door. I assume when I say the door, I mean the entire.
Oh, sorry, that's when you say door. Yeah. Okay. Roll perception.
Doop-a-doo.
Also, you obviously, Richard. If
How
you're-
about that guidance, Richard?
Yeah, guidance, and I'm aiding him. So
Okay.
Oh, you're
My eyes
aiding.
open wider than ever. Oh, and aiding. Nice advantage.
Ah, it's so dark all of a sudden.
Let's go. Okay. Ooh.
Oh yeah. So you kind of like really search out this area, and you see that
Oh,
Ooh.
here, like above you, kind of in the ceiling,
Hmm.
there's almost looks like what you originally kind of just assumed to be like stone ceiling. It's actually
Yeah.
looks almost like a block. Like you can see like
Uh-huh.
kind of like grooves in the side where maybe
How
like,
thick is this block?
2.5 feet.
That's where
Shit,
the
so it's like
falling,
a fucking ton of rock.
Yeah, oh, yeah, a lot of them.
It's a. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Like, it's
point that
not-
out immediately, and then I say, okay, everyone else stay outside while I have a look around in here, because there's no sense in getting, all of us trapped.
Okay, and then you.
I
continue,
go
yeah.
over Zeno to give me some lights.
Okay, so as you go over and as you you notice that at the beginning, then you continue to go over and you examine there. Technically, you won't have advantage anymore because this part of the check is just setting new stuff down. But I'm still going to use the original rule, which was better anyway. In here, as I mentioned, there were like relief carvings of grinning skulls. You see that in the mouth skulls, you notice like tiny little holes, like maybe like stuff like gas or some gas would pass through.
It's all the traps.
Okay. I like Neo predict their path and only move in spaces where I'm not going to get shot by them. Like, in a film when someone dodges through like a room full of lasers, that they can see?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay,
My perception is just that good. Okay, is that everything I find?
that's everything you find.
Nothing on the floor?
No.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go back out and I'll say, okay, it definitely looks like a trap of some kind. My guess is if you...
Persuasion.
Oh shit.
Perception, right?
Perception, yeah.
Oh, and where is everyone? Why is there
They're over by
said he
the-
would go check
yeah,
over the other one.
Okay, that's fine.
So 18.
Okay, first,
Let's go back, Richard, and I'll tell the others.
Yeah.
let me do the thing as well.
Guidance.
This is a cool effect how the torch is burning brightly from the mouth of the cave as I come closer because I got dark vision. It's like that dynamic lighting is actually quite cool here.
You both have a look around. You see the entrance to the nine grooves where the cubes definitely would fit. You do not see any traps, any sort of secret entrances, any holes in it like he did. Nothing of that sort. Man, I kind of want to start rolling perception separate, secretly, but I won't. But it's so tempting. But I won't.
I mean, you could okay, don't do it right now because it would take time. But you could just make a macro that you could push that would roll you privately a perception check for everyone.
Yeah, I know.
That would be,
I mean, if it's a case where everyone's doing that might do pass. I don't know. I really don't like actually losing passive. It seems like even now, you just search for a lot of times. It's kind of fun. But anyway, no, you guys don't see anything. I'll after this session, I'll have a big think about it.
sure. Let's base it off the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
If there is danger here, it
So,
is
yeah.
well hidden.
I explained to everyone what I saw. I said the other one seems to be a rather obvious trap. There's an enormous slab of stone, as I showed you, that will close over the entrance, and there's holes in the door. that either shoot out darts or pour out gas. My guess would be gas, given the nature of it. It probably seals you and then gases the hell out of you. If you try and use
I
that.
wonder how that trap resets.
Richard, sorry. Also, I am like detect magic is like a 10-minute thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah. As you get here and you are close to the door, you sense an orb of evocation magic around like each of like the cavities.
oh.
I'll say,
There's a good chance that something bad will definitely happen if we put the wrong cube in the wrong place.
Nothing else.
The rest of you walk out. I'll put this in. Hope you're right, Sky.
I wanna put my ear to the stone, see if I hear anything on the other side.
Well,
'Cause I'm
perception.
assuming like if it's deep halls, like it's pretty easy to hear footsteps and stuff.
If it's deep, what's it?
Holes.
Deep holes. Oh, I understand what you mean.
Ooh,
You
20.
don't hear any sound of anything. Just kind of the wildlife of the surroundings. Nothing.
Okay.
Let's move outside and let Richard do his thing.
It's quiet for now.
Okay.
You gave me a thing with all the
Yeah.
names of the
Yes,
opposing
I,
one.
I gave
Show me
you.
echoes?
Yes.
It's great. You wrote out. You know, show me.
But I've done it with like
fucking
so
small.
Well, because it's on my.
Take
It's
a
on
photo of
this
your
map.
phone and put it in the chat.
Look, can I just tell you what it is?
Okay.
Look, it's
touching
okay.
my brain.
It's well, it is what it is, right? It's
Yeah.
it's Papazotl opposite Kubazan. It's Il'jin opposite Obalaka. It's Moa opposite Wongo, and it's Nung Nung opposite Shigambi, with Unk in the middle.
Okay.
Is that also the way the order is in the poem, right?
It's in the poem. It's the way it's in the statues.
Okay. Before like you put them in, Zeno that's where you're standing, right? You are that close.
Well, no, Xeno is supposed to be outside.
I want to ready a movement.
Could everyone not like moving their token? Alright, yeah. You want to ready something, Jacko? Like before Rich puts in any, right?
If I see movement other than... If I see an enemy, if I see danger to Richard, I want to move up to him.
If you see danger to Rich, I mean, this whole thing could be considered very dangerous, but okay. If you see physical sort of danger,
Yeah,
okay.
physical.
Then I guess I'll take my bow out and ready. If I'd have an arrow ready. If I see anything that isn't a party member move, I shoot at it.
Silver counts for the purposes right now.
Yeah, he's a party member at the moment.
He also draws the bow.
Shortly to leave the party and
Yeah.
be shot in the back
Right
as he walks
now.
away.
Oh god, yeah. That action happened before. I didn't choose to take it.
I'm sorry
Right,
for that.
you start placing them in, Richard.
Yep.
Okay. Out of interest, do you so you put in Unk last?
Yeah, the order of the poem, which I believe specifically mentions Unk last. Yeah, last chapter last verse is Unk the Flail Snail, deep down under the earth, blah blah blah. So it would start with the Kamadan, which is Shigambi. Yeah, Shigambi, then Nang Nang,
Yeah.
then blah blah
Yeah, I
blah. Zanpapas is also.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As you finally place in the Unk cube, the 9 cubes flare with light, then disappear. Growling like an angry beast, the slab begins to slide up into the ceiling.
Ooh.
Hey. Oh boy.
I dodge.
You dodge.
What comes rushing out?
Right. Is this dynamic
It's
list?
just like the army of the dead from Game of Thrones. Just
It's a king of feathers.
hundreds of zombies.
What
just
we
come
find then, you know?
out. Oh, what's this?
Give it
Wait, why is
something to go by.
There's another door with 9 more. Go get 9 more cubes now.
Okay.
Okay, so
I mean, it says when they move past the first door, I read what that door looks like, so you don't get to know it until you.
okay.
And then suddenly you can tell.
Just
Mm.
move it after that.
Magic.
Right. Like Silver walks up, but when he gets kind of the entrance here, he kind of starts walking, and he's like, this may be where it is time for me to say goodbye. You look like you have found the real entrance.
I wish you good luck, Silver.
Indeed, it's been a pleasure to have met you all. He kind of like walks up and actually kind of like I'm gonna say to Baxi like shake hand at this all, but why not? You know,
Shake
It's
paws.
yeah, exactly. He kind of goes up like from left to right, like shakes like Richard's hand, that kind of hand. When he goes to you, Sky, he kind of like looks like he wants to give you a hug, but he kind of offers his hand.
Yeah, he gets a hug. Of course he
Oh,
gets.
okay. So he like offers his hug and then like
What kind of monster do you think I am?
you mean at the beginning. And then, like,
I wonder why.
As he embraces you, he's like,
I give him.
how proud I am, Sky, to see the tabaxi you grew up to be. I know you can do this. All four of you. He kind of, like, sniffs a bit and, like, steps back. It's like, I will see you all when this is done. And we will find a nice, quiet place to have a drink all together. And he kind of, kind of walks, like, keeping his face to you, like, towards the back of the back of the thing.
I wish I had as much faith as you, Father. I wish you swift winds to bring you back here with help, so that in the event that we aren't able to do something about this, you can.
Also, just so you may or may not be surprised later, I do have a spell that will allow us to bring some communication to you, unless it's blocked by the tomb itself.
Of course, I hope that I will be hearing from you. Good fortune.
Thank you for
He
your
kind of like he nods and kind of like he leaves. Like if he leaves before like you guys kind of enter.
Yeah.
And yeah, he kind of turns on the corner and he's gone. Just you four, the four OGs. First time I've had an NPC since session 1, boys.
He's finally done it.
Maybe session 2. Can't remember.
I look at everyone. It begins. Why? Hang on. Why? Okay. So, firstly, I understand why the health bars are fat because we're small tokens. Why can I only see health bar on Alchemanos?
All right, I don't know why.
That's the only important one.
R1C. You guys all see that now?
No, I'm just saying. If you want to save yourself trouble,
I know. I'll save it as an actual tokens, Christian. All right. I'm gonna copy and paste you on from all the levels. That's you guys. Alright, yeah, you all four in unison, 2 inch, 5 foot square. On we go. 3, 2, 1.
Take the step together.
Excellent. Okay, as you walk in,
Stone
another
slap.
slab blocks the hallway 20 feet beyond the first door. An iron lever is set into the door's surface, with a graven stone skull leering down from above.
Okay, this room is getting the
In darkness,
false wall and ceiling treatment. Let's go.
Okay, so
in darkness it hides, stone the mask, or be seen.
Okay, everyone
Richard, wait. You have sick perception, but you can't guidance yourself, right?
I'm pretty sure I can guidance myself.
Oh, if you can guidance yourself, then okay. Who has the highest? Who has the highest perception other than Richard? I'm one below. I have 6.
You all have 16. Well, you and Richard both are the same, Sky.
What? I think it's plus. I think it's plus
he has
7.
16 as well.
Why do I have
You're on a
7?
plus 7, are
Yeah,
you?
plus 6. Oh, I don't fucking
I have
know.
plus
Maybe
7.
because his perception modifier went up when his proficiency bonus went up. Since
You hadn't modified that earlier today, which I checked earlier today. You had a passive. Oh, it went up. You didn't modify it until earlier today, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Leveling up 5 before session makes it so fun to prep. Alright, yeah, he's your 17.
He's
Or
got
like
some.
plus
His is
7.
7.
Yeah,
His is plus 7.
17.
Mine's plus 6. What's yours, Tom? Plus 6 as well.
4.
Plus 7. Plus 4. Okay. So then, generally speaking, if we have the opportunity to do it as 4, Richard and I should make the perception checks, and you two should assist us, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
There.
Makes sense.
Okay, roll perception, you should.
I will guidance myself.
Whoop, whoop.
Oof.
16.
Well, he gets a plus D4, so it's probably good. Such a
25.
You go 25.
Meanwhile, the
Okay,
sun sets
Richard
in the
and
background.
Richard and Sky, both of you, in fact, you spot like a seam running along the floor. But like you spot this like while you're still standing in these spaces, a seam like in the center of the floor. There's like a seam.
Whoa. Okay. So hang on. Everyone, back up just a step.
Everyone walks outside.
I'll turn off the Tomb of Nine Gods.
Like north south, like it would do.
Yeah,
a
north
fucking. Oh, I'll draw that on the fucking map. Okay. So we see that and immediately move out.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, you see it like really, like before you actually move further into the corridor, you just see it. Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. A seam? What the fuck do you mean with that?
Like a gap opening. So like the door would like open like
Yeah, like a crack, basically.
like a 2 trapdoors. Flat against
Oh.
the
I mean, I didn't say
wall or
that.
something. Well, like, but that's how you'd imagine it, right? That's how you'd imagine it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I look down it. I investigate the seam.
It's a seam in the floor.
It's a seam in the floor.
Okay, hang on. I'll go and look at the next door then, because I can get there without touching the. Well, I'll check out the wall as well as I go, but I can climb along the wall.
Are you climbing the wall as you go, or are you?
Yeah, I just want to touch the floor at all. I don't want to be like have any weight on it if it should suddenly give way. And
Okay.
so what is on the wall?
I mean, yeah, you're again moving as you go. The wall, just a stone wall. I think there's technically something that I can say about what the walls look like. General features. Here we go. Yeah, it's just the wall.
General features.
Like Chris, as you pass that point,
Whoa! Which one?
as you cross the halfway point, so that
Okay.
kind of like second line.
Sure.
You die.
Maybe something out. The skull's jaw creak open, and a skeletal hand holding a crystal hourglass-style timer emerges from within. With a click, the timer rotates and sand starts to trickle into the lower globe. I'm starting a 10-second timer now. What do you all do? 10 seconds are actually counting down.
I will. The two of you run,
Okay.
and I run up to Sky, and I did dimension
Okay,
door
what
out
do
of
you do? What do you do? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's what he did. So he ran up.
No.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you can react. Like, if this is happening, you can, like, tell him stuff. But, like, that's what you do. It's hard. It's 10 seconds.
As soon as the timer starts ticking, I want to get out of here.
Okay. So you did run out. Okay, so you start to run out.
Yes.
Bishop, he, like, also runs out. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I guess I can't move past Richard if he wants to cast a spell on me.
Yeah, I cast dimension door the second I'm close enough to him, and out of the.
So like,
out of
okay,
the
so
tomb.
probably if you're coming towards me, I'd probably be like here because I can move quite quickly.
Yeah,
And you get to be there.
yeah, and then we're fucking out. Like we're like out.
So you can't dimension door at what point?
Like
Whoa.
probably I would probably be like. I immediately
Just
ran towards
inside
Sky.
the tomb, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, and you, like, let yourself be taken with Sky?
Do I?
This is a willing creature, right?
Yeah, willing creature.
But like, I just want to go there. No, I don't really want to be dimension doored right now.
Okay. So,
Well,
Richard,
I'm just gonna
as
put
you
my-
attempt to dimension door out, you better go to a separate call.
Oh fuck me.
You had to do it. Watch
Yeah. I was scared for Guy's life, you know.
I'm scared for my life as well.
I think you're fine, Chris. I think Bocek's fucked.
Do I?
But we need to, like, stream this, because it's very important. Maybe I'll just do it. Was Hilda Nah, I guess it had to be.
No, you should really go to a different call. I don't want to know. Yeah.
It's like Bocek just gets swallowed by a skull, Dies.
What if like we had that 10 seconds to enter and now the door closes up again and like we have to gather the cubes again?
Let's just hope not.
I agree. Let's hope not.
That'd be
But it
fun.
definitely feels like something that was triggered when cast.
But like, yeah. I think it's specifically
And
in the space trial, right? Like
Bocek took the
teleportation.
bait like the fish he is.
That's his instinct, right? Like, oh, something happens. Dimension door.
Trapped!
Well, look.
I activate my trap card!
My logic was, I have my own dimension door. So if dimension door turns out to be safe and necessary, then I can do it myself. I don't need to go with him right now. But I had like an inkling. It's probably not a good idea to like just cast that sort of thing around here.
What if he just dies? That'd be hilarious.
I'm sure he didn't just die. But like, we might have to
Plane
like
of hell.
go find him somewhere. He'll probably like be trapped on like the 3rd level or something. We'll have to play for like sessions without him.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna
He's
die.
gonna
We're all
die.
gonna die.
I
Like
said it was pretty important.
we're just gonna introduce our new character.
Dude, this is
You know?
like fucking.
Artist is just gonna appear there. You
This
know,
is
like
like fucking Spy Kids when the guy turns up and just gets fucking wrecked instantly. It's like Richard
Who?
just
What?
goes.
The man.
The Spy
what's
Kids
the name?
Spy Kids 3D, no? Where
Oh,
like
3D?
no,
Yeah, I've
it's
seen that
Elijah,
Frodo
it's Elijah
Baggins.
Wood. Yeah, it's Elijah Wood turns up and because the
What
whole
was
Oh,
his
yeah.
name though?
the whole thing they think that he's
The
like
guy,
this legendary.
the guy, that was
the
his
guy.
name.
Yeah, that's it. He's the guy, and he's gonna save him. He like turns up. That's like what Richard is. He just like one
Gets a
step in,
surprise.
fucking just gets teleported off and kill. Like
While something's happening, we're going to go back to you for a second to put
What's
stuff also
Murata?
happen to you at the same time. So yeah,
this one.
as Richard just like, so as you like kind of run out, Sky, like Rich kind of grabs on you and you're like, nah, dude, you know, just like kind of shake him off, like, you know, it's like, it's fine, I'm like out. So like at the end of the 10 seconds, you know, like you got out with,
Yeah.
you know, you're fast, you were running immediately, you get out with like a good couple of seconds.
well, I'm more like Arjun. When I see what he's going to do, I'm like, no, wait, Richard, don't. Right?
Yeah, but it's too late. He's
Yeah,
just, you know,
exactly,
he
right,
just
he goes through
instinctively
it,
did it. Yeah, and as you like, you can move yourself out, Chris, as you like, you know,
Yeah,
made
yeah,
it out.
Why is Spotsrite not in the call?
He's not back.
Yeah, he's not back. He's vanished for now. Yeah. So after the time passes and nothing happens, you see the door on the other side with the lever in the hourglass. It just kind of sinks into the floor. The lever and the sand timer retract back into the face, and the door sinks into the ground.
So the way is open.
The way is open.
So the
The
fucking
pit doesn't seem to have
track.
happened, and the
No,
door
you're
is
watching.
open. You see that
Richard is gone.
Richard, you kind of look behind, see if you teleport behind you, but you don't see him anywhere.
Richard?
Yeah, the pit didn't open or anything like that. The door just kind of sunk when our time ended.
How do I?
I look around for Richard.
Roll perception.
I look at Sky and like, what happened? Did his magic fail? I'm sure I saw him cast a spell, right? So.
Yeah, you would have seen him like mumbling.
He tried to teleport with me. I didn't want to. It seems risky given the situation. I have my own means of teleporting if I need them. I don't know where he's gone. I'm, as I say, running out and looking around for him. But without advantage now.
I yell out,
Oh god.
Richard!
You
I join in. I call Richard. It's like I Jason, but I Richard instead.
yeah. Move your tokens if you like actually moving. By the way,
Yeah, I got mapping to do in.
how long are you searching outside from for? Like before? Like what are you doing?
I mean, like, honestly, probably like a good 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, all I need to know. Bye.
Well,
Like, I don't think we give up on him particularly quickly. And even after that, like, we'd be very cautious about going forwards.
Well, we'd have a talk in those 15 minutes about what.
Yeah, we'd have a conversation, sure, but like, but I don't think like whatever the length. Of
Yeah, we're not
conversation
just like
but, like, yeah, we don't go inside in the next 15 minutes. I think. Although I do map this bit out.
How long was it? Like about 20 minutes? You said you were gonna like search for him. You don't find any sign.
Yeah.
Of him.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, like at some point in that 20 minutes, we would have had this conversation that we're going to have now. But,
Okay.
like by 20 minutes, we're back in the tomb no sooner than 20 minutes.
No sooner than 20. Okay.
As in the 20 minutes is because I assume you'd want to be here for us to like explore and stuff. But we don't necessarily not like searching for him for like the full 20 minutes. That's like
Yeah, I
the
understand.
time we have like a conversation and make decisions and stuff.
Okay, I turn to Zeno. I'm like, my knowledge of magic is limited. Sky said he grabbed him and tried to teleport. Is there any way you know that can interfere with his magic?
now I'm just gonna click this, and even though I can just realize that I'm probably know nothing. Well, something.
Wait, sorry, what exactly were you trying to find?
Minus
If you knew?
1?
What exactly you were trying to say?
Hey! I'm not knowledge.
Hey, well, what
Knows-
exactly?
Does he know of any way in which teleportation magic can be interfered with, basically?
I mean, you don't know much
I mean-
about magic, but you would be shocked if it couldn't
can
be.
just-
Like
Yeah.
you'd be shocked if there was like no way to mess around with it. It would be like incredibly strange.
I say, well, it had been a nagging occurrence to me. If this place could be teleported into and out of freely, simply by being able to visualize the space, as I kind of like swish my coke around it, it rather trivializes a lot of the whole thing.
Hmm.
Some innate
Like,
charm.
I say, I reasoned that when I saw him trying to teleport with me, that if I went with him, then I would almost certainly suffer a fate if there was one. And if it did indeed turn out to be safe and necessary, I could have teleported myself.
I believe he is in grave danger now. Probably captured somewhere. In a predetermined point. Perhaps, if it's a trap to prevent it. Either thrown somewhere outside, far outside, or perhaps
Or
somewhere
deep inside.
Rosna C said they guarded the entrance. Perhaps this is their magic.
It's
I
possible,
do not think so.
but
Inside the entrance.
the magic I imagine would be something innate to
Maybe.
the entire tomb. I just think if you can teleport into it, then you can just bypass everything.
See a ward.
Yeah, so defensive magic. I would
Right.
recommend not casting any form of teleportation anywhere near here, but I realize this recommendation comes a little too late for the person who needed to hear it.
Aquaman doesn't laugh.
I guess all we can really do is press on.
Okay.
Time might be of the essence.
I don't
Indeed.
know over back to Potter.
Okay.
It's been about 25 minutes over on this side. Okay, cool.
Well, what?
25. That was a long conversation.
There, as you kind of like, you just kind of had your chat. You're getting your grief, or like not grief, but like grief and resolve. A bit of both. I'm imagining, at least I hope, about like what you're gonna do next. Suddenly,
Whoa.
a creature just appears out of nowhere. There.
Oh my god.
And in front
What
of
the
it
fuck?
is another thing you realize.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's a giant Richard.
That's an actual size, Richard. And at this point,
Oh my god,
roll
the
initiative.
hypothetical comes to pass. What squares do we end up in, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna find out.
Well, I said you could choose a square within 5 feet to like,
Nice.
come.
So we can.
Oh, I
so-
took it with me.
So the interpretive dance of like
All
everyone
living
moving,
creatures.
everyone moves through in like a
Okay.
tight cluster, and then when combat begins,
Nah,
spread out into the
I
park.
kind of want to say, I really want to say it's something that happened, but you guys really miss it. It's kind of funny, and there's like almost zero chances it's ever being relevant again.
Okay.
He's
Sorry,
like,
yeah, yes.
He goes to like this room that's like
Yeah.
designed to be in if you try to fuck with the fucking rules, boys. Which is like a space filled with like 6 feet full of like dead bodies.
Nice.
And there's two levers you can pull. And he rolled a D2. And he made it back. So he's maybe not the unluckiest boy in the world. Alright.
Genius. I knew you had it in you.
D2. When you rolled that, I was like, my fucking god. If you roll a
Was there a riddle
be...
to it? Like, could he have
No, it's literally just 2 levers. No help whatsoever. Just like
Nice.
And if he
and when I
pulls
was
out
like,
the-
man, all the fucking work with Richard and all that crap, and if it just comes out of a fucking D2. Oh man.
well, if he pulled the other lever, he would have died.
Yeah. Like literally sucked into basically a black hole. No chance anyway. Until you get there.
Nice. I like
Yeah, I'm not teleporting anyway.
it. Dude, your fucking patron watched over that fucking choice. Jesus.
I changed the D2. Oh, like too much effort. No new character already. Maybe I should have changed my mind when I said I switched.
Okay, anyway, we're fucking
Right.
I hope you learned something from this podcast.
What's that, Jacko?
Describe the creature.
Yes, I can. I can even give you
I've
the
seen
handout.
that picture before.
Have you? In
Also-
this company?
It's in
No,
the-
not in this, like, it's somewhere in the-
Otyok,
Right?
right?
Did he have exists in this company?
Something weird shit in like.
It's-
Yeah, Otyok. That's
Yeah,
it.
Everyone can roll knowledge.
It looks a lot
There's an issue.
chunkier. that I imagine.
Knowledge what? Sorry.
Nature, I believe.
It's
Yeah.
nature?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't shit.
That's not my knowledge nature. Initiative. This is my knowledge nature.
And that's
Oh,
the Richard rules well finished. Richard, Dimension Door out.
from the homeland.
Oh,
of
yeah, I've got
Dimension.
I know which lever to pull though.
Oh, dude, I bet it's fucking like randomized or some shit.
Yeah, it's probably randomized.
No.
Definitely not right.
Oh, dude, it was so bad.
Hey!
Okay, so clearly this creature's more surprised than any of you somehow. As this you,
I mean, wouldn't you be like?
I'd be fucking so surprised, man. I cannot lie. Let me put on a side bit of battle music. I got a new one.
Land of the Tabaxi.
I suppose you mean you
I
now.
recognize it.
Wow, this is very
Whoa.
Can we grow in size, please?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just move yourself, man. Just
No, we can't.
you guys
We
can't do
can't.
it.
We can't.
Change the size, man.
Oh my god!
Oh,
it's
this
so, the
explains-
dungeon looks so much smaller all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know.
Looks right size.
Guys,
Fuck.
I won't lie, I actually thought Richard was a giant.
God,
That's big, that
What?
I was like, that's interesting.
Dude, I like having the small tokens actually though. I think like, but this looks so fucking cramped, right? Like you guys are like just like in this corridor with no fucking space.
I like this system. I like this system of
We'll
big
introduce
combat
it to
tool for.
Alright, let me delete that way further in my instructions rules about where he was, and then get back to the ninth level 1 rules. Excellent. Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, this creature just appears and looks like confused, what the fuck, mad, everything at once. Let me sort descending. Wait, this is old Alcomendos. And that's it, then it's all fine. Okay, Alcomendos, your turn.
Can I actually start here?
Why would you be able to start there?
Because I'm so ready. Okay, anyways, fuck. It's
Oh,
fine.
look at the weird, like, the whole 2.5 meters. Oh god. I remember, Jack, I still want you to move one square at a time.
Okay, sure.
Oh no!
I'll start running up.
Oh god. Maybe wait, I can really quickly change it back, right, Chris? Do you think that's easier? Do
Just double tap when you move, Jacko.
you think it's easier, Chris, for me to just move it? Like, for me to change it?
Nah, it takes ages.
Doesn't it took 2 seconds?
So
right?
much easier
2
for us to
seconds.
just double tap like Jacko as
Alright, stop! As you stand, Jacko. As you stand in this square. Oh wait, I should describe this room, sorry, but you know, I kind of forgot.
Yeah,
A moss-covered corridor extends beyond the second door. Tree roots hang from the sagging ceiling, and the air reeks of rotten damp. Ahead, you can't really see this. Well, you saw it earlier, I guess, before you, right? Ahead,
like
a
a
basilisk
face or
carving of a
something.
bearded devil's face adorns the wall in a T-shaped intersection. The devil's open mouth is a well of utter darkness, even for you people with that. Okay, Jacko, as you stand
The
on this...
bat! Bring forth the bat!
As you stand on this square...
Wait, I do rage, by the way.
you do...
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me actually check distances. It's within 10 feet of the square.
For fuck's sake.
That's what I like, baby.
Oh boy.
Alright, now stand. Okay.
We're not
I think
getting past the first corridor, boys.
D2/RD2. Alright. Richard, you can be 1, and Aquanos, you're 2. Do they hit? Okay, only 1 on Richard. Okay, so. Aquanos, what's your AC?
With the bracer 16.
Okay. Richard, your AC?
11.
Hello? Richard, you get hit by a dart.
Okay.
You get a Constitution saving throw.
I swear to God,
Okay.
if you die now.
Dimension door out, Richard. It's the only way. Okay, you take 1d4 piercing damage. Let me roll that.
That's
You
fine.
take
You could
2 piercing damage
Plus.
and
Plus.
How much poison damage?
13 poison damage.
Okay, not that bad.
Not that bad. And the 2 other darts, I mean, 4 darts that you gets pretty bad. Alcomendos, the second dart that's flying towards you. Misses it well. You're just too fast. You're outrunning them. And then the next one.
Oh.
Mm.
Right in the face, right in the eye.
Crit. Can traps crit probably, right?
They have attack rolls they can
Yeah.
crit, yeah.
Make a Constitution
Yeah.
saving
So
throw,
I'm
Jacob.
probably like, where are the darts coming from? And I lean in. And
The one that's in your fucking face. Oh no, slash R. Alright, roll a constitution saving throw.
I'll roll injury first.
Oh yeah. Loses an eye. What a way to go. Oh,
No.
roll another d20. Please don't actually.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
whatever.
Scar of some
Minus
variety.
scar.
Whatever. Alright,
And
but yeah, you take
constitution.
2 piercing damage, and then make the constitution save for you.
Don't have advantage, but it doesn't matter. 11.
Fail, and take 22 poison damage. Not that bad.
Ooh, can
86,
I?
22?
Inspiration. Can I use that? Oh no, sorry. I mean, and the lucky thing we have. Can I use that to
Yeah,
negate
you
it?
can
Yeah, you have
Or,
lucky.
like-
But I think it only replaces
reroll.
one of the rolls by Chris. You don't get like 2 new rolls.
Yeah, it only give a lucky just gives you a d20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
can
that's
do-
correct,
Try and
yeah.
lucky that.
Okay, yeah, so you can take
Yeah.
half of that. So you take 11, 13 damage in total.
Total 13 damage.
And then you can continue your movement.
Right.
I can take as much damage.
I
as,
move here and more traps.
No.
Okay, I will grab Richard by the shoulder and dimension
Yeah.
door out.
Good choice. Jacko, let us go to a set for call.
Yes.
Nah, I don't
I,
believe you do that. I
I
don't believe.
there's a shove action, but that's only 5 feet, so that doesn't really accomplish much because this
Mhm.
boy looks like he has reach. I will ready an attack because I'm sure Richard will flee.
The fuck?
You
I
know
will
me
say-
so well.
Richard, it is good to see you. Now,
Was gone for like 20 minutes or half an hour, I guess.
yeah, but like a
Like
very
half an
long
hour.
20 minutes, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty. Enter a tomb of the 9 gods. Instantly, guy
I was
teleports.
gonna say I'm trying to make like an accurate map of this place, and it's already fucking getting crowded. I'm already gonna be fucked. There's like a secret door out one of these walls because of the number of traps and shit that I'm like noting down.
You know your turn.
Fucking hell. I will move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, where's the? Oh my god, this is so confusing, Ian. Fuck's sake.
It's not that confusing.
It's just double.
Tom's like, decimals, I never learned that. As you step into that square,
Oh.
Mr. trying to skip that square, the same thing happens, and 4 darts fly at you because you're not even here for someone else. AC is pretty high, though, right? Got a shield.
Well, it's a 20.
20.
Pretty
Easy.
high.
First one misses. Second one
one?
misses. Third one misses. Fourth one hits. Okay, so 3 of them like just kind of surge into your armor, but you know, you shield yourself, and armor does a good job. Unfortunately, the final one hits you. Make a constitution save. You take a 1 piercing damage, and you succeed, so you take half of
Oh wait, 18 AC, so one more hits me.
18 AC. Oh, 1 more hits you. Okay, so you take half of that, so you take 10 from one of them, but 18 AC.
Yeah, 18 AC,
So
so
2
yeah.
hit you, 3 hit you actually, but the 19 and the 18 hit you.
Yeah, yeah.
2 extra ones hit you. You only have 18 AC with your shield?
With your shield?
Yeah. Because
Oh,
I have chainmail, which is 6.
You have chainmail.
Imagine only having chainmail.
Only chainmail. Alright, so 2. Alright, but that.
You gotta
Alright,
harass
roll
the
2 more
DM
constitution
around the
saves.
Somebody's there somewhere.
2 more con saves.
Chult doesn't really seem like the place for plate mail though.
It's not actually a 14, right? It's more, right? I thought. Oh.
Sorry?
It's not. I thought you had more than +2 your con. You said it was wrong, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you said 18. Oh, okay, for some reason. Okay, so you take from the one of the ones that does full damage, you take 17, and from the other one, you take 14. So in total, you take 41
Oh jeez.
in total, Tom.
Including the 10 from before?
Including 10 from before, yeah.
Fuck me.
Let's see this bar drop down.
Yeah, you have some movement left, though, I think, right?
No, I'm gonna move here and I was gonna cast
No, but you tried to move into the square above. and then I like dragged you back one, and being like,
here.
no.
Oh, you dragged me back one. No,
Yeah.
no, I started.
Yeah,
one
you
below,
did,
by the way.
Yeah, I
started
dragged you back
here.
one for the like Tom cheating squares. Alright, yeah, Tom, you get that? There's no one in that square, you lucky boy.
Okay, yeah, I cast the.
Heal.
Well, you know what?
You're
Yeah,
really good spell,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm just like.
It looks
I
at
will-
first like two of them were stopped by armor, but then the armor gave way, and then like, you know, the poison hit you.
Pretty old.
Alright, so you cast Tune yourself, and then Richard, your turn.
I will
Yep, I will disengage.
Mm-hmm.
I will run through Alcamenos' square. So
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
yeah,
Oh my
and
God,
then
they really
go
Oh, what?
not fucking there. There.
Wait, so you go crisscrossy, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will let's see, that's
Amazing.
15, and then I will go through
Never gonna get old.
Sino square, so it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, so that's
Uh,
25.
and
yeah,
then
cool.
crisscross again. So that's
Jump,
20. So
jump,
that's 30.
Everybody said.
I can't see your token moving. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
I couldn't go down because Sino
Alright,
wasn't there.
that's your turn. Sky, your turn.
Darkness that hides. The bushes.
Yeah, I'm sure this was a part of that. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
I
I
was
brought
so
this
ready to
monster
like
with
be
me or
ready to
anything.
move on without Richard and sort this out, and suddenly this is all happening. We
We were very, Richard, we forgot about you. Get out.
How did this happen? We're smarter than this. Okay, I guess I shoot the beastie, Ian.
The beastie.
The poor beastie. It looks angry, like it's going to attack us, right? It's definitely
It looks
Richard.
pretty
I
angry.
will say, I think Sky crits on the nature check, right? But we didn't.
He
get-
did.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
I
That
didn't
was
know.
never resolved.
Sorry.
I got 24 nature
These
checks.
things, you know, they're like a creature that often,
From
they
the
like love
community,
awful
man.
carrion. They normally like, you know, love like graveyard stuff like that. Often they're used in like cities and stuff, almost as a kind of disposal thing, or like in, you know, the refuge pits. Like they might
Dude,
know
it's the
dangerous there.
was it in the fucking thing? Was it in the thing where Richard went?
Yeah,
was it like
yeah,
the Star Wars
yeah.
trash?
Yeah, no,
It
so
definitely
I saw
was.
popped up and he started walking towards him. Like, Richard, do you know what eye stalk is? And he didn't know. I was like, yeah, I didn't think you would want to walk towards it. I was like,
Oh, it's a friendly little eye stalk over there. Hey, how's it going?
yeah, I mean, you see the token, that's what the eye stalk is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're often like, or yeah, some like, you know, and you know, they love graveyards, sewers, you know, manure-filled animal pens. They are quite dangerous, but normally they are more interested in the dead. Like, if they have enough food, they probably
Okay.
won't bother, like,
Do
actual
you know
people.
anything specific about them? Like you need silver to kill them, or they turn your gears to dust, or like they.
No, they're pretty simple creatures. They're
Okay.
not resistant to anything.
Nice.
Or anything.
I love
They're kind of intelligent-ish. Like, they can speak.
it. Not anymore. It's not.
Not common, not common. Alright, you fucking crit it, okay? Yep, nice.
Sharpshooter as well.
Easy peasy. 25 damage.
Good shot, good shot.
Imagine if sharpshooter doubled as well.
Yeah? It like lets out a scream of pain. Oh no!
It's a baby. Man.
You hit it again?
Oh god.
Mama!
It's
Mama!
fine.
For 22.
Yeah, it's, I mean, you're fucking like, you know, like, you know they're like, I mean, they're tough, you know, you would, like, if you're a normal dude, you're not gonna take one out, but for someone of your level, it by itself doesn't really scare you. Like, you look like you've like done a good,
Yeah.
like, chunk, a good chunk.
Yeah. I'll take a couple of steps towards it,
Mm-hmm.
so my arrows hit with more intensity.
Yeah.
And then I'll action surge and shoot it 2 more times.
Okay.
But I readied my attacks.
It's so ready. You
Oh
crit
my
again. You like, how dare you try to eat my friend? Minus, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like definitely less than half now.
Oh.
Oh,
14. I don't think that will hit. If I can double check. Oh no,
It is a large creature.
Now if I want to find it, I should like find it
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
stuff high.
I redirected it, Rich.
Creatures and monsters, here we go. And it's the 14 AC.
Well, how about that?
A good thing I checked. For another 18, yeah, I mean it's alive, but like another shot like some of yours. But it is, oh no, you have one more shot, right?
No, that's
No, that's it.
But I'll, you know,
It's-
it can take the poison damage from the arcane shot.
It's unloading.
Yes.
Okay. 5, what's the save?
Like yeah, con and low. Like
22.
Lower than that.
Takes 2, but it's got like the brambles, right?
Yeah, now it's also entangled.
And that's 2d6 actually when it tries to move.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
More than half its? No, it's if it moves
Yeah,
at all,
it's
right?
moved.
Yeah.
The first time it moves on its turn.
Okay, on its turn, it tries to hit a commander with a tentacle. There. 13 misses. Tries to hit him with the tentacle again.
Escape DC 13.
Hits.
It's so 5 damage. Wait, 4 plus
1, yeah, 5. Yep. And you are now
grapples.
grappled and restrained.
Oh, so he can't even reach it. It's like grappling him at the end of the tentacle, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, but then it really wants to bite him, so that he moves forward to bite into him.
My attack's go off.
Oh, and the slashing thing goes off, right? But this is a dumb fucking thing.
I thought you said it was smart.
I mean, like 6 cents, you know, I can talk. Alright, like Tom Smudge.
Hey now.
Hey
now.
Just roll your slashing.
Okay. Roll 6.
8. Okay, alright, I'm gonna roll your hit, I guess.
Recklessly attack. Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm grappled, it's no advantage, right?
Oh, no, you're restrained. Can you even, like...
Yeah,
tackle?
attack on this.
Yeah, you can attack with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Okay, then that hits.
Or 16.
Oh, it's barely alive. Like, barely alive. Like, look how not alive it is, guys.
Oh no!
Look how not alive it is, though.
Oh no! And he
But
missed by 1.
See aura.
Wait, you can't activate that as a reaction, Jacko. As a readied action, you do the
It's a-
attack action.
yeah,
You
you
can't
can't
ready
do
the
the
bonus
bonus.
action to do the cold or Jacko.
Mm,
So it
right.
gets the bite, the chomp.
Sorry.
And you said you were reckless, right? Wait, what happened?
You're
to
dead. Rip, buddy.
It has a disadvantage on
Yeah,
attacks.
but Jacko, you wanted to say something. Is that
Yeah,
something
no,
else?
but it's too late.
Okay.
I wanted to
dead
use
already.
inspiration, but yeah, it's gone
wait.
beforehand.
Oh my god! But it is a good day for Jacko as he doesn't get bitten by the horrible disease bite.
That's
He
really
like,
Oh
he
my
like,
God.
he like swings the axe like with his eyes closed, and he opens his eyes, and the axe like wedging its mouth open.
like, oh my
Not
God.
the axe, I tried it, not axe. My bad. It's same
And then
deal.
it's your turn now, Commandos.
I've been 24
Oh my
hours
God.
ago, last time was repeat the same thing.
That's
This
such
hit
a
with
cool
wicks,
attack.
really.
It is such a cool attack.
Interesting. I mean, we have cure disease, right? But, so.
Yeah, but you know it's cool.
I'll strike it twice to finish it.
We'll try. Yeah, you just like cut it down the middle. A lot of like kind of half digested bodies come out,
Not nice.
and it dies. And we can act out of initiative.
Nobody move a muscle. Except... Yes.
I move
Okay,
over to
so hang on.
Richard.
Oh,
That was
Whoa, get this D8 out of my face. So,
an
yes,
interesting
okay.
experience.
Can we go back to being small?
yeah. Oh yeah, dude. This is when you get big. You don't want to be big anymore, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I just don't wanna like.
Stay big.
Oh, God.
I want to be a big
I
boy.
know too much.
No.
Dude, it's so much easier. Oh my god, I love it.
I put a hand on Richard's
Great.
shoulder. I'm glad you're back, friend. We feared the worst.
So did I.
Waiting for you to explain.
So
How was the other
When I
side?
tried to dimension door, I was brought into a room full of corpses with this creature within it. I only had a choice. The only thing within it, other than the creatures and the bodies, were two levers. When the creature attacked me, I simply pulled one of them. I seem to have been lucky to have been able to make it back.
Wow. Yes, I was going to... Well, as I was going to say, I think now it should probably be worth saying magic like Dimension Door would, if it functioned normally here, trivialize every aspect of this place. I believe it is, at the very least, not possible to teleport into or out of the tomb. and possibly not to teleport within either. Although that's, I don't know, it'd be kind of weird if you could
Let's
teleport or
just
whatever.
not.
Let's not
Let's not
try
do
any kind of teleportation magic at all.
In case one of us lands in the room.
I almost
Which
feel
lever
like
was the right one? How will we know?
we should go and write it on the obelisk, add it at the bottom. And where it says the keys turn only on the inside, right? Don't teleport out or in, or possibly anywhere.
That's
we
right.
could.
And Sky's warning.
That wouldn't actually be that bad of an idea. I do have a spell that might be able to allow us to communicate with those outside, but it's far from our certainty that will actually work.
If this
Which,
place is warded
in case
against...
one of us lands in that room, which lever was the correct?
It was the one. It was the one to the right. However, I'm not entirely sure if it will still be the correct one if we enter it again.
Why?
Because this place is deceitful and dangerous. It will be the last one this time.
Speaking of this place being deceitful and dangerous, I want to have a really close look at the rest of this corridor that we're standing in that we haven't investigated properly yet.
Okay, roll perception.
I will also roll perception.
I will aid.
Do the perception aid combos.
Yeah.
With the guidance.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Oh,
You're gonna see
nice.
after this.
Sky, you see that in the square indeed, and also in the actually you see in the walls, you notice like almost in like every wall, like kind of like I mean on the right and left of 85 per square, there are like it's almost the entire wall. You see like those kind of like holes that you could imagine darts could be fired through, slightly bigger than the ones you saw in front of the other door to the tomb. You also notice that in this square, you see some patterns, like some irregularities in the patterns that you can kind of presume means this one is trapped, one is trapped, and as you move right through the corridor.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole.
And you think this one is also.
Which one's right? This one.
This one.
Like...
Oh, I'm so glad I zigzagged through Alchematos.
But I mean, how you go to the end of the corridor, right? Just like here.
Yeah, I don't go beyond the line.
Okay. Yeah. That's all you believe you. See.
Okay. Oh.
I pull out the dart that's crit me, and there's like a huge puncture wound in my face.
I like put out little traffic cones showing everyone where not to step. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Ian. That was the other thing I wanted to say. The number of supplies we have is not really like it could be divided into amounts that we could carry, but it's not really like a feasible amount that we would just be able to carry with us at all times wherever we could go. Like especially in combat and stuff. There's like some things in there are like 10-foot long wooden poles and stuff.
You
got
a 10-foot long wooden pole. I'm sure I saving it one of those.
Yeah, you did. You gave me 3 of those from the palace. Yeah, 100%.
From the palace.
Yeah,
crazy. What an idiot.
Well, I mean, like if you just dismantle, like some scaffolding somewhere, or like it's not that hard to get all of like wooden poles and stuff.
Sure, if you say so.
And you gave them to me.
Yeah. What do you say?
This is your fault.
I was really happy about those.
Yeah, but they seem to be the major problem, right? The poles and maybe some future kits.
Crazy. All right.
So like what I think is that our luggage, this full set of items that I have, that we should be in a bag of holding.
That'd be nice.
Like if we should have like something that represents them on the map that we have to like move around ourselves.
Yeah.
That like Zeno can probably move just by dragging the whole thing at once. He's pretty strong. But, like, yeah, like if we had like just a I don't know 10 by 10 big thing.
10 by 10.
I feel like it would take up quite a lot of space. I don't know. It could just be like 2 by 5, or like 2 by 1 or something.
2 by 1. Okay.
As in squares. If you just search boxes, I think you could probably get something that would work reasonably.
Hey, what the fuck's happening at the top of this?
That'll do.
It's a rice bag.
The rice.
I don't want a rice bag.
But yeah, okay. So I'll gesture towards everyone, show them what parts of the floor to avoid, and then also the 2 doors that we've come through so far. How did they individually open, and how can I keep them open?
The one door like at the front, the one that you put the things into, that slid like up, and then the one here like sunk into the ground. Yeah.
Okay, can I use some of my iron spikes to try and wedge them open?
Yeah.
Nice.
How
In
many
fact,
iron spikes are you using?
can I in fact get Zeno to try and use some of my iron spikes along with this hammer to try and wedge them open in the gaps?
In the meantime,
I attempt to do
can
things.
I request some ambient music?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Are there any like loose rocks or anything? Something we can carve into and move?
I've got chalk.
Yeah, that would help. I don't know if we want to leave the dungeon now when we have, I believe, officially entered it.
Well, we've
I
moved
could-
in and out a bit. I just think
Oh, you
we want to
have?
try and keep these doors open.
Okay, then it's not a problem. I do believe we should
So
give
yeah,
as much warning as we can to this place.
I want to put. Let's not slouch. I want to put 4 spikes per door, 2 on each side.
Okay. How many spikes do you have in total, by the way?
20. So I'm using
Okay.
4 of them to 16.
Oh,
Are those different from
Sorry, no,
spike?
no, 8 of them.
Eight,
That's
right?
12.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you like jammed them in as like well as you think you can do.
With a hammer and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Not just pushing them with your hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
no problem. Wait, I
Teleported
clicked
over.
play, Jacob, by the way. I don't know why it's not playing.
So I need to mark
Oh, it is playing, it says.
I refreshed that.
Oh,
a refresh makes it work.
Hmm.
Refreshing.
refreshing too awkward for me. Too much info I can use. Alright, yeah, you do that. What else?
Okay. And now.
Well, in the meantime, go here and look left.
Look left and right. Okay. On your left, Jacko, are you actually going to move so you can see it? But you can't see it, right?
A little bit.
Oh, you can actually. Why can you see so? Like, oh, okay, that's just how the lighting works. Okay. Yeah. A rusted iron grate is set into the corridor floor. But you can't really look down into it from your thumbs.
Yeah. And this mask or the statue thing that held darkness.
Yeah, it was a bas-relief carving of a bearded devil's face, and the open mouth is a well of utter darkness.
I will use my sight with the bat to fly around in front of
You
front
gotta
of it.
dismiss him and like we get him, but then yeah, use the blind sight.
Yep.
And you
Keep
look through. It's funny, right? Because like I kind of like want to like if I want to describe what there is, but like blind sight, you don't actually see, right? You just like know
Yeah,
what's
the
there.
sense to
Sense,
like
yeah.
Yeah, it's
sense
a-
movement, right? Not even.
No, it's like
No, like it's
echolocation.
it's like right. It's
But
like
you
right
wouldn't know what
about-
it looked like.
No, I would
You
like
wouldn't have, like, a
know
clean
the
picture.
shape. I know the
Yeah.
shape of it.
And you might know like if it had like spikes or if it was like
Cool
fat or
spikes,
if it was
yeah.
like you got like a general idea of what it was.
Yeah, I understand. So you look through its senses.
Yep.
So you see what looks almost like a small sort of too small to be a room, just like kind of like a cavity behind it, like if when you look through the face, and in the cavity, you like get the impression there's like a creature in there, perhaps like a medium-sized creature. It's hard to get much more detail than that. Like you think you sense kind of like head and like body and arms. You think you
Okay.
sense maybe even wings.
Okay. See. I will use my incantation, or whatever the fuck it's called, the Eldritch Invocation. That's what it's called. I will use the new one I gain, Ghostly Gaze. As an action, you can see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet. You have dark vision if you don't have it already have it. Lasts for 1 minute. During that time, you perceive objects as ghostly, transparent images. Once you use the invocation, long or short rest before you can use it again.
Be pretty dank.
Yeah, tell me what it looks like. Can you link it somewhere?
Yeah, I can do this.
That ability, the guy had that killed us in Curse Strahd.
Diversity through solid. Oh.
I haven't changed the thing to that it says it's an invocation and stuff.
Racial.
Yeah. Class.
I don't know if it sees through magical darkness though.
Yeah, for one, I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
Also, when you look around as you kind of like turn this on,
Yeah.
you notice even though like like I don't know if you've ever used it before. I guess you actually haven't. You don't like you aren't able to like see through like the actual wall like here, for instance.
Oh. And I can't see through the grate, like in down to the what's under the grate here.
Like the grate, like yeah, you can see through the metal bars, but from where you are, you can't see through the floor, for instance, and that's kind of like obscuring the floor more than the metal bars from stuff from like back there. Like, it's not, you're not like that at all, so it's like hard to see in properly.
Yeah, I get. So the actual construction seems to be magically protected from this kind of thing.
Does this devil face does it look like a mask?
Does it look like a mask? Did you say so?
Yeah.
So there was a bearded devil.
It's a big carving of a devil's face, like a bearded devil's face.
I
mean, if you
will
wanna consider that to be a
message
mask,
Sky.
like,
Use
what's that?
message. Use message on Sky.
Oh, no, don't be drawing me into any real magical experiments.
Goodbye.
And I yeah, we'll tell him about the fact that there's something beyond the darkness. Like there's a creature.
Okay. What's the? Can you give me message? The spell message description. Actually, I need to know what school is it? Cantrip transmutation. 120 feet. Okay.
Yeah, Sky is within 120 feet. I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but I needed to know the direction for this for another reason, Potrack. But thank you,
Oh.
thank you. Yeah, you heard.
Nice. What kind of creature? I say. Aloud, I guess. Can I reply?
Yeah, you can reply as a whisper.
Okay. So,
Like you say medium, but it's like smaller than.
whisper that only you can hear. Yes, I said.
Yeah.
What kind of creature?
Sorry, Richard.
You say it's medium, but it's like smaller than Xeno, smaller than us, bigger than us. Like it's a pretty big difference between Alchemanas and Xeno in sheer mass, you know. Despite both
Yeah,
of them being medium.
I mean, yeah, like a foot. Okay, I mean, it's
It's like 5 foot tall. Xeno's like 6'8" or something, right?
2 feet.
That's pretty big.
2 feet is pretty
7'8".
big.
No, not huge.
You're 7'8", okay.
It's
math
made.
wise,
I mean, it doesn't give me its height. I'm
Okay.
gonna say 5'4".
Okay.
It's 5'4".
Yeah, it's a 5'4". I'm trying to figure out what that is in meters and
You
centimeters.
say like it's
Yeah.
about our size.
Okay, yeah.
I go back
About us size with wings
Carefully.
and hair.
into correct legal squares
Was
only.
this the box?
This is where the stuff
No,
is.
no, I'm getting a better thing.
Well, then get a better thing, but it's got to be somewhere.
Can it be
from
this
it-
monkey one?
I retrieve a 10-foot pole. Yeah, okay, just make it like 2
No, I
feet.
don't want it.
Okay. I retrieve a 10-foot pole in. And I
Oh, this is
go.
good. I go on.
Okay, that's fine. You gotta delete mine. Can I delete mine? No, I can't delete mine. Okay, great. I retrieve the 10-foot pole.
Dude, it's
in.
so big though. No, but it's not. It's not like you actually have something that's 10 feet. I mean, you do, but like no. But
That's
if you
not
do-
even that big. We're just small at the moment.
But yeah, but I mean, you're like actual sized, right? Like, because you're not actually 5 feet fucking wide. Like your characters aren't 5 feet fucking
Yeah,
wide.
sure, okay. But like, I mean, it's quite a lot of stuff.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
But you're like splitting it between you guys.
Yeah, we can't. Like, we just can't actually carry.
All right, what are you trying to do?
I want to fucking poke the thing.
Through the bars of Itka, you see muddy water flowing past.
That's right. Yeah, no. I was trying to investigate the walls to see if there's more traps like the ones.
You don't see any. But also, that's what you see for the dip, right? I think you're close
Yeah,
enough to like
okay.
see water underneath it. What are you trying to do?
Poke it with a stick.
It's for this
Okay,
stick.
Oh,
you poke the stick in,
Yeah.
but you don't get any reaction.
in darkness it hides, don't the masker be seen?
I'm poking around to see what I find. Like, do I feel the creature with the stick?
You're kind of like moving it all around to
Oh,
different
yeah, I
angles.
got a 10-foot stick. If it has 10-foot reach, I can poke it without it attacking me.
Damn to a huge shadow devil creature.
Well, I mean, there's a creature inside. I would just kind of, I can't just leave it here. Gotta deal with it in some respect.
Leave it here.
Well, unless you stop me, I'm poking around inside.
Yeah,
with
you
a stick.
keep poking around. You're not getting anything.
Hey,
Can
stop
I
that.
feel?
I used tech magic again, by the way.
Do I like sense that I'm bumping it, like I'm poking something, or do I just
Nope.
not? Does it feel like an empty space?
To you, it feels like an empty. We don't feel yourself poking anything. So
Actually, while this guy's doing that, I take the sight of my bat again and see if the bat detects movement.
this is really fucking weird. Okay.
As he pokes with the stick.
Let's get your surroundings. Ooh. It doesn't feel like echolocation and shit, right?
Yeah.
No, I guess not.
Uh-oh.
No, you don't.
Okay. Hmm.
So I just like waving the stick around inside. Like, doesn't seem to be anything there. I pull the stick back out. You sure?
I don't sense it anymore.
That's worrying. I pull my arrows out of the big dead thing. By the way.
It does worry me about in the darkness it hides, don't the masker be seen? Seems to be.
In the darkness it hides could be this creature.
Let's go.
Was it dark where you were?
I believe that where I was simply a reaction to my attempt to use dimension door out of the tomb. I do not believe it has anything to do with the warning.
But still,
And no, it wasn't that dark.
The
It
hand
was
appeared.
magically lit. Wait, what did you say?
What?
Sino? Something appeared, you said?
I mean, that hand appeared with the before you used the teleportation. That's what I meant. Perhaps, and considering the amount of bodies you say, I would say that it's a way more triggered trap. I think that's what I was thinking. But if it was magically lit, then that probably does not mean that creature. So.
Well,
I have no mask.
This mask might be. Well, it says the mask, not a mask.
That's
Perhaps
just.
that is a,
how big are these like bushes and stuff? Like the shrubs?
This is moss, right? This is just moss. On the
It's
ground,
just
right?
moss?
Yeah, I think so.
By the way, have you?
Yeah.
What's say? Yeah, just moss.
That's just moss. Yeah.
I should probably describe this. I know you guys don't ask anything ever. This is actually like a. It's not a door. It looks more like a window.
Well, hang on. We'll get there. You need to
Yeah,
get
I'm
this
sorry,
corridor.
sorry.
Wall and ceiling
Yeah.
treatment first.
Oh, you wonder? Okay, I can give you the general description of what the walls and stuff look like in here, unless otherwise noted. There you go.
No, I mean, I need to check everything for traps and stuff.
Oh, Jack, he's put. I must have done that, man. Just so you know, also the
Why do I have
ceilings.
a feeling
Are
like this
the
is
ceilings
too
are
far?
8 feet high. Nice.
Okay, so if we think this is safe over here,
How come I not so sure?
then let's go have a look. Ooh, I can go up to here, right?
Peer down the grades.
What the fuck am I seeing, Ian?
Where are you? Oh, you're just still where you are on the
Ian,
same
I feel like it's
Oh,
too
if I can
far.
actually
Is
do
there
the
a light in here?
What's that? Yeah, there's some light in there. Yep.
Yeah.
I should try
Oh,
a little
what the
bit,
fuck
yeah.
is that?
There's shafts of daylight. Please stop ever moving because it's not working and I can't see
Well,
shit.
the connection
You
to
guys
the
are
server got
moving.
interrupted. I
And
wasn't.
then
Yeah,
everyone
it's
just
time for me now.
Okay, where do you want me to be? Because I moved all the way up.
Okay,
to
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
But like, Jackal was like, I'm also shouting stuff. Like, you know.
I'm
Jack, stop shouting.
standing right below the grades.
Right below the grade.
We're
Yeah,
sorry
I
about
went
that.
through it. No. He's right next, like south of the grave.
What could you see there that was freaking you out?
Through the window.
Oh, you can see through the window. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the music kicked in. That's pretty loud.
This fucking room is freaking me out.
Yeah. Relax. This is gonna freak you out, my god. We're fucked. Alright.
Let's get used to this.
Gotta reopen everything now. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I should have described this corridor a little bit as you move through, Chris.
Okay.
Creepers and vines cling to the walls of this corridor, at the end of which is an arched crystal window 6 feet wide and 10 feet high. Through it, you see a dark chamber. The chamber not dark?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
got dark
See
vision,
into
so...
the chamber.
Also, there's quite a lot of torchlight from a flaming sword shining through it right now.
There's also torchlight in it, apparently, so I think it's just kind of dark in some places.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What's
I
this?
can read out a bit. Yeah. This
What's-
vaulted tomb is overgrown with moss and creepers. A stone sarcophagus rests on a stepped dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, 2 large statues bear a 5-foot diameter bronze disc, yes, that thing, embossed with a dozen glaring eyes. 6 desiccated corpses slump on thrones in niches across the wall. See, these are just corpses, guys.
Just
They're
corpses.
just corpses.
Absolutely.
Each corpse wears a black mask made of paper mache and feathers.
The mask.
Masks.
An arched crystal window to the east offers a view of the tunnel beyond, which is where you are now.
So
Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe I should have made it so they weren't on the
masks?
they weren't on the layer, but like, you know, like they decided they should be on the token layer. So whatever, tell the token layer.
which things are the masks?
No,
Oh,
my
you'll
fucking
see
god.
when...
Each corpse wears a black mask made of paper mache and feathers.
What's a blask mask?
Don't make fun of me. No, Chris, that is racism.
Fuck all that, that's not important. What's down the grate though?
Muddy water. I said that was muddy water.
Oh, even
Yeah, for
if
fuck's
I
sake.
look down from this.
It looks like it's like a river.
We're flowing which way?
Oh fucking hell. North from you, Jack.
Thank you.
Someone's leaving the bag. The bag is gone when you look behind. No, okay, the bag's still there. Alright, yeah, you guys are just staring through this window, yeah?
There seems like
Mask
no
or
exit out of this room. On the mask.
Well, on the
Well-
right side we saw like a balcony, right? So.
Yeah, but like into this small room.
We evidently have the option of just smashing through this window, I suppose, but I think that would not be the correct approach.
I
Maybe
wonder.
also.
Okay, so it's a sarcophagus in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Sarcophagus, okay.
Hmm.
I presume, I say as I make a note on the map, there is either a way of causing this glass to allow us passage, or another method of gaining entry.
Mm.
Also, the base is like a big gong or something.
Yeah, this is... Oh wait, sorry, I'm not on the pinging one. This is a 4-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes.
Sounds like a gong to me. Ooh, the eyes. Oh, eye gong.
Yeah, as you kind of like look closer, you think you see that the eyes are moving, with the bronze pupils kind of flicking back and forth.
Whoa.
Mm.
Is that maybe the
Those-
mask?
Those
That
might be the
seems
things
like
that we
eyes.
indeed.
That's what
That
will see you if you don't don a mask.
I might be able to actually
Unlike-
simply cast a spell and see if I can take off one of the masks from the corpses.
But how would we get it? There's still glass in the way.
Next part of the
It-
message once there's...
It's more that I want to check for traps or what happens when you actually remove one of the masks.
Fair enough.
One way or another, it will remain in that room, right?
It makes sense to me.
Could you make a bit of room, Sky?
I could possibly do that, yes.
Maybe, you know?
It's amazing. We've gone so far without running into a trap. There's got to be one soon.
I will mage hand the mask off this
Yeah.
corpse right here. Yeah,
Yeah, you do that.
it doesn't react.
Mm-mm. It's a corpse. I don't know why you think it's going to react.
I don't know.
It's a corpse. It's
Okay.
desiccated corpses.
Okay.
Man,
Okay.
I'm gonna whenever corpse, which it might be mentioned a lot in this dungeon, is
Okay.
mentioned, I'm gonna now have a token that looks like this. With the you guys,
Okay, thanks, Ian.
I like
That'd
it.
be great.
Nah, that's way too much effort.
There would be so many tokens.
These are
in them.
corpses. Roleplay like you've been playing D&D for 5 years, you lazy fucks.
We've
They're
seen a lot
corpses.
of
Yeah,
that
but I
in this
mean-
campaign.
I mean, still.
When
Like,
have you seen this happen this campaign, Jacko?
And that's
Yeah, more than you've seen other corpses. You've seen a lot of corpses.
no,
You've
we've seen
killed a
way
lot
more
of things.
corpses.
Yeah.
We call them.
Way more corpses.
Yeah.
Then I'll just drop it on its lap.
Okay, you drop it on its lap.
Yep.
Mhm, no worry.
Try and lift the grid.
You're unable to.
Try
It's not interactable.
It tells you to stop. No.
Actually, no, wait a second. What's your strength score?
Not enough.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's not enough. But like, you know, maybe I'll just ask.
We could
Alright.
try bringing that mask over here.
I do so.
Okay. So you bring it up and it kind of like bumps against the window.
Did you detect
If we
magic?
need masks, you could do this with 4. With 3 more, I mean.
Let's see.
Just in case.
Let's see if they're all in range. No. I can get
What's the range?
30 feet. I can get one more.
Yeah. I move out of the way and put Richard to move into my
He's
area.
like this fucking one.
Yeah, there's 4 over there. Yeah, I'll grab 4 of them and take them to the window.
Okay, there's 4. Well, wait, I mean, like, okay, well, it dropped to the ground again once you saw contact
Yeah,
with the first one. Yeah. But there's 4 like very close to the window now.
I do not believe we should be so hesitant to smash this glass.
I also
Yes.
don't think we should be too rash.
I
Can you try
grip my
detecting-
trident.
I think there is. Oops, I shouldn't move so far. I think there is.
Honestly, I thought Sino had
If you're going to
that
space
plan
before, it's okay.
after I
To
took
be
them,
gained.
after I
Sorry?
gathered them all.
Too many people fucking what?
I thought, did you just want me to gather them here, or did you have a plan beyond that?
Well, for one, no plan to beyond that part. But if we need masks at some point, I would say it's better they're closer. Or those
I suppose.
Someone come and
I
help
wanna
me
know
set
if
up
this-
traps.
if this
I'll
is,
go.
Just go to the toilet. Full your checks.
try to be like detect magic.
I was told there'd be checks being rolled. I said,
But
no
I'm
checks.
I'm using
went
detect
back
magic.
over there to start doing another detect magic
Oh.
ritual, and I'm waiting
Oh,
for someone
yeah.
else to come over here and help me proceed.
Come back.
Okay,
So
so
not
he
doing
goes to
anything
detect
about-
magic, I will help you, Sky.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Alright, you guys. What's the range of detect magic?
30 feet.
After 10 minutes. Gives me plenty of time to check this corridor for traps.
The sarcophagi is magical.
After 10 minutes.
The gopher guy is.
Alright, Chris, you do not find any traps in like that section of the corridor.
Nice.
You 30 feet? The masks don't seem to be magical.
Mhm.
Okay.
This...
And the window's not the crystal window is not magical.
Nope. Let me think.
Okay, we should probably just wait here, Jacko.
Yeah, why not?
Obvious.
What is this
Obvious,
voice
right?
right here?
Crystal window is not magical.
Obvious
Okay.
trap around the window.
No obvious trap under the that you can see or detect with magic.
Okay.
Okay, a grand chamber opens ahead, 50 feet across and plunging into darkness. You're kind of
Talk about the flying Chris.
a stone balcony winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Four archways. Four archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels. Yeah.
Okay. How many levels total do I count, including ours?
It's like enough till it starts to go dark.
Whoa, crazy.
So it's more than 30 feet. 60. 60? 160?
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
6. How many do I count before it goes dark?
2 more?
So I don't
One
see
more, 2
any.
more.
So I don't see anything down here.
You don't see anything on the ground.
Or here.
Right, you see
specifically here.
There's a token here.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
says you see that when you get to this point of the map. But I guess you see it at that point.
Why do you
Okay.
have it uncovered?
I don't. I mean, the dynamic lighting. If they didn't make dynamic fucking lighting, I'm not like adding on for data side. It's not needed. That I'm not like re-editing the entire fucking map. You know, definitely not. A hunched figure glares up at you at the balcony below. Wearing a mask is a replica of the devil face at the tomb entrance. Without saying a word, the figure steps out of sight.
Uh-oh.
No,
Oh no.
dude,
no.
that was fucking Mulholland Drive right there. Jesus.
I don't see
Oh,
his
no.
I don't have dark vision, right? So I can't see that.
I'm just like staring into the darkness, like whoa.
He's like,
It's like a
Yes,
dark,
dark
it's a
guy.
spooky figure.
In darkness it hides, boys.
Okay, well I guess yeah. I like look at Alchemy. I was like staring around blind. I say there's an enormous space in front
Don
of us.
the mask or
Indeed, this shrine is more grand than I thought. A swift end to this quest seems impossible.
Cue 10 weeks of us being
Is that is that a light object opposite? Can we see? Like wait, what is? Ooh, hey.
What? Where?
I see way way
I can
over
see
here
light
to the
by
far
sun
right.
Yeah, or something.
we see this.
Do?
Yeah, there's like light
Fuck,
shining out
some
through
lightning
the space.
there.
Like a diamond egg.
Mhm.
I feel like there should be a like behind the face. There should be something blocking it. I'm gonna take a
No, you
wild guess.
can't see it for some reason. Again, no dynamic. Wait, this was no dynamic lighting. With that, you can't see it,
Okay.
Just add
and you
dynamic.
can't. Why draw on a
Okay.
line?
Okay, fine.
Okay, you don't mention anything about the creature. I just.
No, I mentioned.
perhaps-
I say there was a spooky. I guess
Maybe I should have said something sooner. 'cause I
there's
know
something
that a
scary
while
down
ago.
there. I'm not certain exactly what. And I'm also slightly distracted by the fact I'm drawing a map of this place at the same time. But yes, no,
Very
there's,
dedicated there.
there is an enormous space open in front of us. And corridors going off in several directions. Let's bring our supplies up around here. I want to bring the supplies up to this point.
Yeah, Richard and Zeno, what are you doing?
I'm feeding the cat.
What are you doing?
That's
No,
possible.
We were casting for 10 minutes, right? Like,
Yeah, I was
but
casting
you
for
just
10
said you were
minutes.
waiting for them, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So once they're
Uh,
done with their magic,
yeah,
just
so
Okay,
what-
I would
that's why I
walk
asked
because
what to do.
nothing's magic over there. I would walk over to them.
Okay, so you do that.
In the meantime, I will pull the supplies towards the right side.
I feel like that room is still significant in some way.
Yes,
Something
but it
else
doesn't
from
seem
us.
like we have any way to enter it.
You could try breaking the glass.
I think that is the definition of a rash action, while we have other
But
routes
we
to
have-
explore.
But then again, we do have the Don the Mask OPC line
We have many
in
lions.
the room.
I
There was
spoke of
something
a
down there.
creature Yes, the
There was
hidden in the
something where-
darkness.
In darkness it hides.
There are a lot of things that are
creatures
that
in this
seem to be
But
hides in darkness.
Don the Mask OPC.
I believe smashing the glass is the least,
Seems the only
is the
possible
best viable
alternative.
option indeed.
I have. There's another possible direction right over here.
Yes, but I feel we should check that room.
Well, it's
Or
probably
you-
been there for 1,000 years. It hasn't gone any. We can come back to it if we run out of other options to explore.
Well, but what I mean is
Did
that
we
we
should
require
ignore
what
the
is in
ancient-
that room.
Warning.
We require what is in that room to proceed safely.
Oh,
That is
we'll
what I'm
find.
saying.
We'll find the point where we can't proceed safely without it.
Something might
Go back
attack
and
us
get it.
unsafely because we do not have the safe thing. And by that point,
That's the room in which we would be seen if we were not to don the mask. We saw
Not
the
necessarily.
eyes. There's a gong covered with eyes back there. Like, what else could possibly be seeing us other than a big metal thing covered with eyes that move and look and
the
search?
creature that hides in the darkness, perhaps.
Well, it clearly isn't seeing us. We've walked past it like 5 or 6 times.
Alright, if you're that confident, let us explore.
I just think I don't think I'm necessarily being confident. My lack of confidence is what's telling me we shouldn't smash that glass. I think that's an approach for a more desperate time.
In that chamber, there are corpses. In this one, we know of a being alive.
well, somewhere down. I gesture. I mean, I don't. You can see we're down on the level below us. It ran back into one of the. I mean, this place is enormous. I can count. I don't know how many different corridors. Like before I run out of dark vision, can I see going into like 10, 12? Like
Wait,
across
so
all the
I walk,
different levels that I can
walk
see.
over here and just like kind of like put the
Oh, there we go.
to light the whole area as far as I can.
We got eight. Was that 80 feet of reach now?
Feet. Let me check something.
These are the 4.
Okay. You think you see like way down to the bottom of the staircase, where you think at the bottom you see these like kind of giant statues.
Mm.
What's that?
What do they look like?
Kind of like
if you can see the
gargoyles,
detail.
but like they got like 4 arms and they're like way bigger.
Scary.
Argyles with
And it's
Yeah,
like
there was-
4
was
in like a
thing
kind
in
of like
here?
square shape, but like that. What's that?
No, I'm talking to Sky. You said there was a living thing here.
Down there, I point. Well, it was like the opposite side, right? But like
But like the one
on
level
a-
below.
one level below us. I mean, I guess like we can see 4 corridors on this level. If the other levels are similarly sort of shaped and sized, that's probably like dozens of corridors going off, like that we can see branching out from this
Yeah, there's a lot.
like central chamber. I say.
What
I mean,
did
there
it
could
look
be any like a small. Was it like a? I saw the token briefly, like a goblin or something.
No, bigger than a goblin, more like kind of like dwarfish kind of size in terms of
Ah.
how like kind of mass compared to like size.
A short, squat humanoid,
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
a dwarf or something similar.
Let's see. Strange. Look like.
Those are stairs going down, and those stairs look like we could just freely take them to get to the level below us, too.
Yeah. So they look like that.
I will go ahead a little bit. Or this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Are you safe?
The lightning
Yeah.
cuts off.
Well, you don't have a light
because-
source.
Because I'm your light source, buddy.
See no, please.
Oh, hey, don't leave me behind. I'm busy mapping.
See holes in the walls.
You do.
Tiny holes.
Okay, as you get here and like the light sort of, like illuminates the corridor in front of you, in the area around. Oh, why is guys?
Token.
You see like a token of like a creature, slightly bigger.
I don't see the creatures.
You don't.
This
See
is
the
part of a
token.
token.
Well, no, I mean that's where it is. So like,
Yeah.
that's how much you get to see. Yeah, but you think you see like what looks like some sort of like not a figure, like something, like kind of like across the wall of that room, but otherwise it's quite empty.
As it sees the light, we don't see movement.
I would say like seeing like the arm or like a half of a creature in this darkness area is very creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting myself in the corridor. I don't like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I
Seems
guess.
to be
I don't-
something
Shall
there.
we continue?
Can someone measure the length of the corridor for me?
50.
Great. It's
Up to scale as well.
well, I don't want to if there's like rooms that connect. I don't want to come around and be building a room inside another room, you know. So it has to be at least roughly correct.
I'm not sure if these holes are or anything, but like I'll.
I mean, we should be doing some perceptioning over here. I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, your character don't see any holes there.
Okay,
If
okay.
that changes your mind.
Okay.
But like, I
That's-
mean, obviously, with trap, I wouldn't say your character saw it if you didn't roll perception either. So.
I mean, if it's on the map, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, I'll just do a general check, but not like actually investigate the
Yeah.
walls.
At this point, when you kind of get like a little closer, especially Tom, you think you see a little bit more what this is. It
Okay.
looks to you kind of like you see some like bones and stuff,
Oh boy.
and as you know, like the light shines a bit more, you see like the creature, whatever it is. I'm gonna move the token, like run away.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh shit. That's,
I can
that's
play
even more creepy.
Do we hear clattering?
What?
Yeah, you heard like the
What did
sound
it look
of
like?
bones.
Like
As it passed
Yes,
into
you
the
saw
light,
silhouette, yeah.
it looked to you like a skeleton, perhaps.
Scary skeleton.
skeleton creature.
Saw a lot of
sort.
bones.
I do not like this.
Well, this curse is related to the undead. It is fitting
Makes
that
sense,
the
there's-
undead roam these halls.
I
Hmm.
agree completely.
Let us
Well,
not be
let's-
afraid of them.
Let's be ready for anything.
I'm not. It's just
Guys, I will ready an Eldritch Blast if we get attacked by monsters again.
Mhm.
Elder Blaze. Yeah, I sort. Let's move like half the speed and like start dodging. Zeno, what do you say?
I agree.
Okay, so at the other end of this hall here, where you see this, you describe it. A rusting statue of a knight stands at the west end of this hall, gripping a large iron shield. Shards and flakes of rusted metal cover the floor around the statue's feet.
The rusted metal.
Mm.
It doesn't fit anything from the riddle.
That's the rules now, boys.
That's not a good thing.
I don't think so. I think it's maybe for the whole.
Alright, stop as you can, guys, in that square.
Fuck.
Fireball.
How did you know, Jacko? Okay, yep, that's everyone's squares right now. Alcamenos?
Hey.
Yeah. Alcamenos and Zeno. Make a strength athletics check.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Just. Let me just give me just 1 second. I need to swap these out because they are running out of power.
And Zeno, your one is made with disadvantage.
Hey.
Okay.
26.
So athletics check is
Wait, that's strength athletics.
Yeah,
strength
that's
athletics.
athletics, buddy.
That's a strength save. Athletics, you know.
Oh.
Strength athletics. Sorry,
Isn't it the
just-
same for him either way?
Yeah, it's just,
Oh God.
He's got proficiency, right?
Make another Tom.
I'm sorry.
You got disadvantage.
Oh,
it can be worse.
guess I missed that.
It's actually DC 10.
Oh,
So it could have been a little worse. You two, you feel like basically a pull on or like of your body, like you know, like your trident jacket is holding. It feels like it's being like pulled to the other side of the road, and you know, for you, it's like your whole body and like the armor you're wearing.
Jesus.
Like this way?
Yeah.
Statue?
Towards the statue, right?
Mm-hmm.
I try
Whoa.
and move backwards.
I see them like stagger and move weirdly, and what happened?
Yeah, you're able to step back.
You got pulled towards the statue.
It's as if my
Oh.
trident was willed towards it. Do I still feel cool when I'm
Still
back here?
Back. I haven't seen you guys move. Like, where the fuck
Oh,
are you?
we moved like,
One
5
square
step.
back.
it seems it attracts metal to them. It's only your trident, Alchemanos.
Hmm.
Where? Okay,
Well,
now.
my
Wait, now I
trident
saw
is-
Zeno move there. Wait, where are you guys? Are you in this square? Move yourself some more. I want us move yourself.
Nice.
Oh no, like, you know, if you're in that square, you still feel it.
Ooh, okay. Back
Here?
back the hell away.
Just, but it's quite faint. But you still do
But
feel
I will
it a little
say,
bit.
if it's metal, my trident's made out of sea stone, so I don't know.
What? You talk. It's made out of sea stone. You know it's fucking not,
Bullshit.
Jacko. That's what they told you when you bought it. It's steel.
You have a
It's made
sea
of
stone
sea
trident?
stone.
That's awesome.
What do you mean it's made of sea stone? What? Have you ever mentioned this at any point in your character sheet?
I have never seen this.
The material scientist in Ian is crying out.
Deep sea trident.
Deep sea trident. Yeah, what the fuck does that mean anything? Deep sea trident.
It's just the name of it, right?
Oh, you tried to me that. You know when I said I would let you have a trident and it would do the damage of a great sword? I didn't say it could also be made out of fucking sea something.
Well,
Screw
Paul
it.
has tried.
Okay, the metal parts of it, which there are some,
yeah, sure.
pulled over.
Yeah, I take out a single silver coin.
Yeah.
Like toss it into the room, like quite sort of forcefully, but like a 10-foot toss, not like a so it would go all the way.
It kind of like goes, and when it like starts in air, while it's in air, it kind of instantly like kind of zips over there and like kind of smashes into like the shield on the other end.
Does it stick to it or?
As soon as it seems to come in like direct contact with it, it almost like kind of disintegrates.
Aye.
Whew.
Oh.
This is deadly. Oh my god. Not just a statue.
Okay.
Would appear that
Yes, I was
dungeon does not want us to
resistant.
move through this place with
Do you have
metal.
any metal on you? Can I look at the two of them?
A number of things.
How?
Yeah.
It's like a statue with a shield, right?
Yeah,
So like it's like got a big shield.
rustic statue of a knight gripping a large iron shield. Yes.
Huh.
Do my bracers have metal?
Yeah. Definitely. In the picture they do.
That's the
you still
scepter
feel
of
a little
stuff.
bit. Move yourself, you wouldn't feel it. Does a scepter sapphire? I don't know
What
if
if we get something really heavy and made of metal and make it just like crush itself?
But if it disintegrates on contact,
What if we throw so much metal down there there's like a wall of rust between us and the statue? And
try. But we don't think we have that much metal.
well,
wall of rust like that.
okay. Well, we could try destroying the statue, but that's not much better than trying destroying the glass until we.
I don't think it's that.
But
in that way.
I point to the
to
corridor branching off to the south, and I say it would make a lot of sense for that to lead to the room with the sarcophagus in it that we
Well,
couldn't figure out a way into.
Is it still really high?
Tom, you really are very quiet. Like I'm Project memed earlier. Like, I can't hear a word you're saying.
Hi, boys.
Yeah, just like hold the microphone.
we could
in
not
your...
see any doors out of either.
That's true, but there's only about, I don't know, 15 or 20 feet of space between this room and that room, so...
There's more space. Walk up a bit. Maybe not. I'm more curious. I'm more curious what is behind this wall. Honestly, this wall down here.
But let's back away and find a route that doesn't involve destroying anything.
Ian, how high is the roof on this area?
The roof about 12 feet high once you enter like the room itself.
Okay.
We could potentially be able to move into the alcoves. We've resisted its pull.
I think I'll just
get
have
stronger the closer
Snow
we are.
take a look for now, and I'll send the bat and take over its vision. And
The metal bat. Who?
yeah, the metal bat.
I mean, the iron in his
Let's look
blood.
at that.
I've seen Magneto. He's pretty strong.
Yeah, I will.
Where are you
go down
sending it?
this-
Just make it. Just move yourself. I believe it's not. You
Okay.
believe it's a bat. And you have blind fight 30? Or
So
60?
surprised!
Yeah,
Richard
yeah,
just-
30.
Okay.
It's
It's only 30.
no, wait, it's 60 actually. Bats
Right.
are 60.
Well, again, you just fucking teleport over. Move actually as you move, but you might see shit, then
Okay.
just teleport. I swear, I said this for me. I said this in the fucking dark, and everyone is instantly teleports around.
Everyone.
Hey,
Did it
don't pull
outside.
us into.
Teleporting
well,
the
first
just
time.
try
Could
it
have
out.
seen the. You could have seen the. Okay, I mean, when you get here,
Hmm?
you do sense a, as you can see, a kind of skeletal figure up in this kind of north room, and you do sense like a room up to your north. Not a
Oh.
huge one. I mean, you can see, man. Like you're like in blind sight or whatever. Like, you can
Okay, yeah.
Like your tokens to the side.
And there's only one creature in there? I don't...
Yeah. Just like a creature that like you basically saw run in.
Okay.
And in the
And
middle, there's like a kind of wait. There's my door. I think there's someone next door with a delivery.
Classic.
Fucking timing. Get out of here.
Fucking rust instant destroy all your gear fucking thing. I hate this place already.
Cool. Very cool.
Okay, yeah, that's over there. Like, again, you can't see exactly, but it feels like I mean, I'm gonna say it's like see like a fountain maybe, and like with like a kind of marble, kind of like small,
yes,
not
yeah,
statue, I guess sculpture like inside it. Like how if you're a fancy fountain and stuff, they might have like a figure like with water coming out of.
and down south it's just a corridor.
Yeah, just corridor and a wall at the other end.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fly back with.
Yeah, you can skip spaces once I know you've like been over the spacing before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It would appear that the south corridor is it's simply 20 feet of nothing, and the top the north corridor goes into a room where the creature is. There also seems to be some kind of fountain or something similar in there.
20 feet of nothing.
Yes, it's just this corridor that ends
Well,
in
that's-
yes, in a
Well,
wall.
that means it ends at the wall of
There's
the
probably
room.
a
with
hidden door in that case.
Interesting. 20 feet of nothing. Okay, sketch that. And the room to the north? What? Oh, I guess I can get a chance to see it before I put it on the map.
It's a large circular room
Hmm.
with a fountain in the center.
Try.
Sky, you are light on your feet. Can you not drop your weapons and investigate this hallway?
I certainly could. I can drop everything non-metallic.
You mean
Also,
everything
drop-
you can't?
Yes, keep everything non-metallic. Drop everything metallic. Could buy like a backpack and just everything in it that I don't need. Basically,
Yeah.
I'll take my like. Oh, actually, I have no idea. I guess I got pretty decent arrows now, so they're probably metal tips. So no, I won't take.
Not sea stone arrows?
Not keystone arrows. Okay, whatever. I'll literally drop I just drop everything. I don't basically take anything. So my clothes and armor and stuff. Ooh, my armor has metal studs in it though.
Studded levels.
Studded leather. Yeah, I don't know. Like
Sky's been
I
through
don't know,
TSA
if
before.
I don't know if metal studs are going to be like that bad, but like whatever. I'll take the armor. I'll take everything.
I have some normal social
Regular
armor.
traveling clothes.
Okay. Yeah.
So and then I'll move next to the wall as well.
Yeah. You don't.
Actually, I'm going to go on to the south to check it out, aren't I? I'll keep it like so. Like if I should suddenly be lifted off my feet, I could like catch onto the
Yeah.
wall with my claws.
You
Whoa!
also see the thing up there.
Okay, I'll call back to the other and say, "Yep, there's a skeleton up there."
Okay, so as you kind of get like a proper look, it does look like the body and everything looks like a normal skeleton, but like the head has like, I mean, you can kind of see it in the token, right? Like the head is like kind of
It's like
weird.
really
Sort
dark
of.
for me because of dark vision, but I'll have a
Okay,
look.
well, it looks like the skull is kind of almost like extended, like
yeah.
up almost into like, it's like a weird shape.
That's
Like
fucking.
a fucking
weird.
alien?
It looks like it's got a big mace sticking out of it, or like a building growing out of the top of its head or something. I don't know. There's like like a big metal shaft coming out of the top of its head. Basically.
Xenomorph. Right.
I feel like Xeno knows what it is and it's cursing.
Yeah. What's it? Is it like it's cowering in the corner or something? Like what's it doing?
Yeah, kind of. So it was actually like kind of climbing like halfway up the wall, like completely, just like almost like you haven't even seen like you maybe been kind of scared of them for your life, like you didn't know they could climb that well. Like it's almost like, and as it kind of moves, as you kind of see it, it almost kind of like walks up, so it's almost just like walking the scene, just like completely upside down.
Yep, that's weird.
So weird.
I say it's just climbing around in there like an ant.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna go look in here. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, but first I want to perceive everything in front of me.
Okay, roll perception as you walk down this corridor.
Ian, I will use. I'll use my token to show me where the bat is. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna keep an eye on the monster while Sky.
Yeah, as you walk through, like searching everything diligently, you don't spot anything. Looks like just a corridor.
Okay, but now I want to look again at the end where I'm certain there's a secret door.
You're certain, alright, I'll let you roll again, and we'll pretend it's like you're rolling with advantage, but you're so sure there's something there.
I'm so sure.
Lucky it.
Oh my gosh. Oof.
You don't see anything there.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll come back to the others and I'll say. No, I don't see anything. That does just seem to be a completely empty corridor here. Although maybe I've missed it. I glance like over my shoulder nervously at the statue.
Yeah.
Is there...
Nothing's happening with the statue.
I go a little bit closer to the statue. I want to step away from the wall in case it suddenly sucks me in.
Okay.
Does it look like... I mean, like you said, it was like a rusty statue, right? Or just
yeah.
something-
Looks
Metal
very
shield.
close.
Does it look like I could push it over?
You can try. Like, does it look like that? It's very hard to tell.
Like, does it look like sturdily built enough, or is it like kind of on its last legs?
No, it looks quite sturdily built, but I mean, you don't. I mean, like, but if it was a normal statue, it's sturdily built. Like, it depends how it's attached to the ground, right?
Yeah.
Gonna fly in a bit into this room.
Kind of just want to go shoot arrows at it and see if it breaks. But yeah, no, it's like let's go see what's going on up and I don't want to go next to the skeleton. I don't want to get into a fight alone. Oh god, decisions. Okay, yeah, I'll come back to you and I'll say I can't find anything and I don't want to explore any further on my own. I think that much like with the glass, destroying a destructive method approach seems like a possible approach here. But there's still other avenues open to us, so we should probably go back and explore
I
those
will
first.
shout down the hall. You, dweller of these halls, we do not seek to harm you if you will not stand in our way. Will you parley?
I heard the negotiation tactic before many a fight. There is no response.
What's it doing,
Nice.
Richard?
It's
kinda
still
standard,
where you
isn't
left
it?
it.
Yeah.
I put my stuff back on.
Upset's intelligence left it.
Let's go see what other mysteries this level has to offer before we commit to doing anything irreversible.
I would hate to leave behind my tridents. Trident champion is not supposed to do it. I have not done so in my travels.
And there was that time you spun it.
Even when I spun it, I held on to it tightly.
Well, it'd be pretty hard to spin it if you weren't holding on to it.
Oh,
Well,
it's,
if you spin
Oh
it
yeah,
and
by
then
the
let go,
our
it goes into-
supplies are supposed to be here, by the way.
oh, they are.
Yeah,
I
we
can
haven't
give you
moved them up all
control.
over
Alright,
checking them. Oh
control
yeah.
by all players. There you go. You can all move it.
Oh, I got the wrong thing.
Oh, you fool. You didn't move it, Jack. You don't need to move it. I just...
Yeah, but I couldn't see it. So.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Great. Ah, yeah, perfect.
Excellent.
Okay, let's move around to the other side and investigate.
Hug the
Yeah,
wall, maybe?
it's not falling off. Oh, yeah, hug the wall, good idea.
Hug the wall, baby.
Okay, let's actually. We should probably investigate this for traps as well. It's like secret, like the walls for like and like secret doors and stuff. Like you know,
Yeah.
because I mean, by my map,
if you just walk through like stuff like this without saying anything, I can use like passive. It's and then just when you want to like say I specifically look this corridor, I specifically look at this room.
but I
then
always
we
want to
can do that.
specifically. look.
Okay, well then say it. And then I'll
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just
okay,
like,
yeah, make rules.
in theory, if the non-fake entrance was any kind of entrance, it would come through down there, where I'm pointing with his
Yeah.
arrow.
So Richard, you don't say anything as you're walking, and as you walk further, I will describe if you see stuff
Okay,
that's passive.
and then the other person who didn't assist Richard assists me. Advantage. Perception. Hey.
Aid in fucking perception checks.
You can definitely aid in perception.
Yeah, like he does
Crazy.
his right
Why don't they
roll.
just also roll?
That seems insane.
Okay. Yeah, you guys don't see a problem as
Well,
you know.
I wish I
carry
wouldn't
walks
bring this
forward.
with us. I'll just leave it there.
One of you guys bring it. The other's like, no, put it back.
No, but if you like, if you aid someone in perception checks, that's the 2 rolls for advantage.
You're gonna get
Basically.
a better modifier.
Exactly.
It's the same thing.
Nice and slow.
I'm also I want to like keep an eye out on like the balconies of like lower levels.
Get another.
See if we
Nice.
spot anything down there.
Oh yeah, baby. It's the same mask.
Yeah, let me describe this. A giant stone skull, crusted with moss, juts out from the end of the passageway. A flame flickers within each of its eye sockets, and a view into the chamber can be seen through its open jaws.
What? So we can see through.
Yeah, I guess.
That's like
But then it says the next line, any character who peers through the skull can see into the area, blah blah. So then it's like, well, you're not peering through, really, are you?
that's true. That's true.
So it's
Okay.
like,
Through from afar.
so if you want me to remove the dynamic lighting layer, or so you can see before. you have to-
Hang on. We gotta
Yeah.
perceive this corridor.
Yeah. That's the same perception though. I'll let you use the trace.
Oh, okay.
Nothing's changed.
I will use the sky snow to peer through the
Snow. Is
opening.
that the name of the bat?
Yeah, it's the name of the spirit. It's the name of
It's
my
so awkward
spirit.
me trying to realize how I'm going to describe it when you can't actually see. And
No,
actually do
Like,
blind
the bat
sight.
can see. It still has.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
doesn't
it's blind
have
as a
normal
bat.
It
Yeah,
doesn't fucking Potrack. It's awkward.
Never heard of the phrase "blind as a bat."
Blinds and
Bats
blind.
aren't fucking blind.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
They're pretty blind.
Sure
I think
they
they
are.
have a
I
little
don't know if
bit.
like every species is blind, but I'm pretty sure like most of them are blind. Or at least have very limited like
Mhm.
photosensory organs.
Okay,
I'm
listen,
pretty sure there's
losing
a
the
lot of
poor
bats
visual
with super
acuity,
well,
but no species are blind, so they're very bad at light.
Oh, okay.
They're very bad, but they're not actually blind itself. But like,
Hey, it says right here, bats are not blind and can in fact see quite well using their eyes.
mine also says they're not very good at seeing it. Mega bat species often have eyes like better, but you haven't got a mega bat. I don't know what that is, but you haven't leveled it up enough.
A mega bat, that's like the large kind of
Bull
bat.
You're right.
Yeah, it makes
Like
sense.
the
But I'm
fox
sure
bat.
5e is the kind of thing which would be like the bat's blind, though. If I know D&D, they make things like this.
It should have its senses. What are its senses?
It said senses blind sight. But I mean, it never says normal sight. Which is
Vision of
Yeah.
bats.
if you have,
The vision of bats is tuned to low light conditions, such as is present during dusk and dawn.
but then it says it's going to say maybe. I mean, it doesn't say it does. But I always assumed it could. I don't know. Alright, fine. It looks through. I'll just describe it normally then, but we'll assume it can see. Okay, so you're making it look through, and then you're looking through.
I'm looking through the.
We're looking through the mouth,
The
right?
bat is looking through
No.
the map.
Oh, your fucking minions definitely getting eaten.
I have more.
I
surely have more than
run out of incense at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you took. How much did you have in your character sheet, Potter?
You never told me how much they had.
Well, then
Probably
you took
should have
none,
asked
I
you.
guess. I guess you took none. Alright, skulls crushed. Yeah. Skulls crusted. I was like, that doesn't work. Skulls crusted with dried mud glower from niches cut into the walls of this tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands at the center of the chamber, its lid adorned with a coiled serpent carved in relief. Behind the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside it.
Okay. Which way is the humanoid skull looking?
I mean, it's facing
Yeah.
the direction of you guys.
Okay,
it's which.
I very
don't
quickly
know.
get like bored of hearing, like trying to interpret what's going on through like Richard's
It
description
sounds
of what his
like-
bats can see,
Yeah.
and like go up and just have a look for myself so I can. fucking see.
Skulls crusted with dried
Okay, so the skull. It's like floating. You said?
No, it's in an ornate crystal box. Oh yeah, the skull's floating inside the ornate crystal box. Yeah.
Like as invisibly. It's not like frozen in crystal, right? It's like.
Looks like it's floating. I mean, it's stationary. Like it's hard to tell. It's not going up and down.
Yeah,
so it could be like
yeah.
suspended in like a clear liquid.
Is it like
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
exactly,
like-
exactly. It's not like encased in resin.
If there is resin, it is very transparent. So you're not
Okay.
How big is this open?
It's like in the jaws. It's big enough that you could crawl through it. Like maybe like.
And when you
I
say
could?
Any of you could, any medium creature.
when you say a small skull, like small because it's not like a medium creature, or small because like it's like
Raw
skull.
knowledge anatomy. Raw knowledge nature.
maybe?
Medicine.
You've seen plenty of
Medicine.
schools and go, medicine, that's perfect. Raw medicine.
I
It
preferred.
is perfect.
I preferred
Nature's
nature.
pretty good.
Right, you can do nature, bro. You can choose which one
Oh,
you
yeah, I
want.
shouldn't have
You can
advantage.
choose which one you have, Chris. But you would fail. So you know it's also looking. So you see it looks like a child skull. Sky, it might be like a goblin skull or something. I'm not
Nice.
sure.
It's probably a goblin, I say.
But you did spend time with him.
Wait, hang on.
Say a child's
Hang on.
child's.
A child goblin.
I would
This
say that would be
This isn't the
smaller.
first time today we've heard the word child. Somewhere here there's a doomed child that we should speak no truth to.
That
Okay.
looks like a pretty
That
doomed child to me.
That's fucking child is doomed as fuck. I've never seen such a doomed
Yes.
child in my fucking life. That's like the doomedest
Yes.
fucking child. Damn, okay.
Okay, we need to lie to it
Speak no
apparently.
truth.
In some
Or
way.
at least not.
Oh.
Just don't talk to it, shall we?
Or
Yeah.
death.
And if you
What if it asks
I
us
made out the description is called all right, by the way. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I say perhaps I should stay outside for this one then.
you cut off at the end. Perhaps you should stay.
Outside for this one then.
Maybe.
So you said there were skulls like in alcoves around this room, right? In little niches or something.
Yeah.
Is that what these things are? Because it looks like there's fucking
Uh,
spooky, scary tunnels back there to me.
No, these are more like very very narrow warrens. And like
Warrens.
Yeah,
Warrants?
it's warrens.
What's,
Doesn't-
what's living in those
Skeleton
warrens? There?
What doesn't that have something living in it?
Yeah, but
What?
There's implied. To some extent.
Like, what is a warren?
I mean, it looks like it's like a, it's very like sort of underground. I think like that's what you kind of describe. Because it's not really
That
tunnels,
is
because it
what
doesn't
I-
really look like that. But it looks more like just like a network of small tunnels. But that's sort of one.
I will bat in, Ian. I will fly in with.
Uh-oh.
No.
One sec. Okay, as the bat flies through the jaws,
Clamp down, bam.
chomp, chomp.
one of the flames with flickering in the eye sockets extinguishes.
Oh no.
Um,
We only got a limited number of guys in this room, and we just did a fucking lesson.
does any of you guys react to that?
Yeah, well, I'll say, oof. Hey, hang on. One of the flames just went out.
Okay, I will fly out with the bat then.
Okay.
Another high ghost.
I mean, each time the other eye extinguishes.
Richard.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, it's still open though.
It's still
Hey,
back.
Richard, go through with the bat again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly through with the
The
bat.
jaws clamp
Oh
shut.
no.
Knew it.
Flash, oh dear. What's the bat's AC?
It dies.
It's like nothing.
16. Alright.
Oh, it definitely hits.
Yeah, I would have had like probably damage probably being CNC. Like, I mean, it's not that crazy.
It dies.
We get to see the damage. It's,
Oh.
I mean, it's coming down pretty hard, and it's grappled as it's completely mangled and turned to pieces.
Okay.
The jaw kind of like opens again, and the eyes light up.
Whew, okay.
Hmm.
We didn't ruin anything.
well, the
well,
bat's pretty
it
rude.
did. That
that was-
that did
That was
tell
out
us.
of character.
Me too.
That did tell us quite a bit, though.
Only
Yes.
2 people can pass.
You say that, but if we try to exit,
That's what
we still
passing
need to
is.
exit.
Yes.
Yes, and so what? Only one
That's exactly what I
person.
said.
Only one person can pass if they need to come out again. Is what Zeno is what Richard is saying. We don't have the luxury of sending 2 in. Anyone we send in is going to need the other eye socket to come back out.
Ian, I have
True.
pretty good
That's just another
self-confidence.
exit.
If But when I saw the clamp shut, do I get the sense that I could hold it open if I try hard enough?
Ooh, hang on.
Yeah.
Also,
Do you think maybe if it clamped on you, maybe you could like lift it up long enough to kind of like push yourself out if you survived, but not to like if you just like hold it open definitely no, and it would still fucking hurt if it came
do
down.
I see any part of like a mechanism here that I could put some iron spikes
Evil
into?
perception check. You notice that the lower jaw appears to be hinged.
Yeah, can I ram some iron spikes into those hinges?
Yeah, you kind of think that, like, from figuring out, like, it closes hard, and the mechanism looks pretty tough when you're saying. The iron spikes would probably hold it, but not indefinitely, again. Like, it would eventually, you know, like, kind of break through them, kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, basically, for as long as it could withstand the damage, but, you know.
Yeah.
If we can hold it for a bit, we might be able to get for more people. We might even get through 3 people, in fact.
It's
If I'm
only going to
staying
start.
outside, I can, from this side, perhaps aid in this opening of the entrance.
Well, 2 people would go through and it wouldn't start biting, right? It would only start biting when the 3rd person passes through. So all you'd really need to do is get them through and then quickly get a 4th person through behind them before it bit down. Then going out, 2 people would climb through again safely, assuming it reopens again functionally, which we'd have to hope it would. Those 2 people could then ram more spikes in. The other 2 could climb out safely, and hey presto.
Do you see the need for all of us to enter this room? I kind of look. Is it as a lead to others?
Well, while we have the option, should one person go in and investigate?
Who of us has the sharpest tongue?
I look at Richard.
I entered the room.
Richard, you crawl through...
Chomps, you...
As you step through, Richard, the voice of a young girl echoes in your mind. What's happening? Why can't I see?
I don't say anything.
Hello? You're dark. I can feel it. Answer me! The eyes of like the school kind of like light up for a second. Where?
We can't hear his voice, right?
Who are you?
You can't hear it, so but you saw like the lights kind of like eyes kind of light up, and you hear it say like.
I ask who are you?
Yeah. It's like, I'm the Bartak. You know me. I'm the Queen.
Queen.
Where am I?
Queen of what?
What do you want for Omu? Where am I? Where am I? She like it started the eyes like sort of like light up again. Where am I? Okay.
I do not know. No, I answer. I do not know.
Okay, well, fucking know your answer.
Say something.
I'm sorry.
How can you not know?
I cannot see.
Like, how did you get here? Also, make a deception check.
Okay. I would guidance myself.
Also, take this opportunity to be doing things in the room as well.
Okay.
No, he hasn't moved.
Let's
Nice.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Why are you lying to me? Yes, you can. Where am I? Tell me the truth.
Oh no.
Where am I? Tell me the truth.
I do not know.
Well, where are you? Yeah, like it's like contract. Like you know, if you keep taking like.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I do not know.
Okay, roll another deception check.
Okay.
Also, search the room. You've been talking to her for like 30 seconds now.
Yeah, but I'm fucking trying to
Okay,
move.
okay.
But at the same time, I'm trying to fucking think.
Who are you?
I'm the king.
I'm no one.
Okay, make another deception check, I guess.
I'm trying, like, everything you can see, like, most things I feel you can see is a truth.
Like, that's a I
No,
know
like,
one.
I
mean,
I'm like,
what?
if I say like I'm a stranger or something like that, that would be
If someone says, "Who are you?" you normally answer with a name, though.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't fucking wanna. Yeah,
I mean, okay, she's like, what do you mean? Who? You're no one. You must be someone. What's your name?
Richard.
Are you friends with my father? He must be looking for me.
who's your father?
Like, what's a good name? Marius.
Richard.
You know
Richard the
Marius?
Third.
Well, of
Do you know him?
Of course.
Okay, make a note of deception check.
Okay.
Okay, this is fucking agonizing. Look, Podtrack, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but if you want me to get anything out of this entire conversation,
Okay.
you're spinning out.
Is
You're
there
gonna have to open
fucking
your mouth and
yeah?
ask
Is
for perception
there
check at some
any
point.
like? Do I
I'm
find
just
any
wandering
fucking
around and not, like,
interesting-
What do you want to investigate? Pick a thing and say, I want to look at this thing closely, or what? I want to.
Yeah, I want to fucking look into the warrants as I walk past them.
Like, you don't see anything in them. They're kind of way too narrow for you to enter. If you're like small, like, you know, you can maybe squeeze in, and if you were tiny, it'd be no problem. But
Oh, okay. Then I would walk up to the sarcophagus and look like examine it.
it had like what's it called? A coil serpent like carved on it.
Okay. I try to. No, I would first investigate if there's any larger
Yeah,
warrants.
she's like, well, if you know him, like, well, how can you not know where you are?
I was taken here.
From where?
The south.
From home.
She's like, yeah, she looks like she's getting like really angry, and eyes kind of like, well, where's home? Why are you being so obtuse?
It's hard to remember things. I'm sorry.
Roll deception again.
And
much
well, he's been investigating the sarcophagus in the meantime, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking for like if
locked.
there's any bigger warrants. Fuck.
She's like, no, all the ones are the same. I think I know. I think. It's like, why do you keep lying? Tell me the truth now. All of it.
I've
You
only
like
been
to-
telling truths. I've tried to fucking move the sarcophagus if it's possible.
You try to move it. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Like,
Yeah,
move
I said it. Yeah, it was. Sorry, I meant it. Well, it wasn't locked. You didn't see it locked. Make it an athletics check.
Okay.
This whole conversation's mental, right? Like it's
Yeah.
all.
Even
His hide is not mental at all.
Okay, so we get the sense of it.
Fuck.
I mean, it's fucking locked and fired your way. You said I have not been lying, right? So we'll
Yeah.
one more deception check.
Okay, then I'm fucking moving out of this room, man.
Like you always see him like rushing for the door. I like move out
Yep.
of the way.
Okay. Yeah, you start to like run out. Okay. So she's like, where are you going? And then, you know, eventually, like, you no longer
Yeah.
like hear her voice in your head.
Oh my.
you
What
did
the hell
it!
was that?
This. God damn.
Mwah, what a beautiful work.
What the hell was that?
Like an improv
That's-
session.
You start hearing a voice in your head once you enter the room.
Let me guess.
The-
Child.
It's yes, the
Oh, sorry,
child
one of
keeps,
the other light like goes out. And, yeah.
the child keeps asking you questions over and over.
Oh, I see.
But
And if you
where-
won't tell it the truth, something terrible happens.
Most likely from the. And it would appear it becomes more and more irritated if you do not answer or it understands that you're lying.
What is
It
the
also
room?
The warrants are too small to get a proper look into, and the sarcophagus is too heavy for me.
Is there nothing else in the room?
Other than warrants, the skull, and the coffin, no.
I see.
Why doesn't one of our two more robust boys go and I'll go get some iron spikes, and then we'll wedge this thing open, and someone could climb through, whip the top of that sarcophagus, have a rummage around inside, and then clamber back out, hopefully without having to speak more than a word or two to the doomed child.
I take pride in my honesty. I gotta look at Zeno.
Zeno does not. Let me get the spikes. Okay. Back to our supplies. Get I got only 2 spikes, 1 for each side, and with a hammer, and come back with them.
Okay. Yeah. So you get back and you could sort of try lodge in place. It's hard to hammer, but then obviously isn't really hammer them into the pure stone.
Yeah.
But you lodge in place, but you're saying that will jam at the back.
Yeah, the hinge right there, sort of flappy bit.
Yeah. You do that.
And I I get
another couple of.
I get Zeno to do it, and then
another couple of spikes. Yeah.
I'll couple of spikes. Off you go.
Off I go.
Okay, as he goes through, the jaw tries to clam shut, but it's kind of held open for at least for a few seconds. You pass through, and after I'm gonna say after another 5 seconds, it kind of clamps down and opens again. You see it's twisted and bent to the spikes. But yeah,
the lights appear again.
Yeah, the lights appear in the eyes again. And and you hear a voice in your head, and it's you back? Why did you leave?
I was never here before.
You were just in here. I found you before.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a different room.
Ooh, confusing.
That's a different
fucking bamboozle.
That's technically a lie, right? I'm trying to figure it out. That's a lie.
Just the
That was a different room.
You just fucking yell at Matt.
Confusing the shit out of it.
That's a lie, though, right? That's a lie.
Y equals mx plus c and just run away.
that's a lie, Tom. From reception, Thomas, you run up to something that's a lie.
I like it.
100%.
I should have advantage on the lie, but it's such a fucking weird lie. There you go.
It buys extra time. Yeah,
okay. She's
Try to open
really?
the call.
Really? I've changed rooms? As you okay, make an athletics check. Make an athletics check, and she's I'm in a different room? 21. Okay, you just kind of you can feel it giving way. Do you just heft open the lid?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
heave
you
it up,
You just kind of heave over, smash it. She's what's that? And it's you see, Tom, inside there's a faded bundle of faded cloths holding the serpentine bones of a jaculi, on top of which lies a fancy-looking staff with kind of a cobra head, kind of a Letty version of what Jafar might be using.
Nice.
I like it.
A Grand Vizier staff.
Yeah, and she's like, what's that noise? As you just looking at this stuff.
Doors opening. And closing.
Okay, well, we'll have a deception, I guess.
There's that door.
Opening and closing, he said. Though.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, she's oh, we're getting out? That's amazing.
I grasp the staff.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you take him into a different
Green smoke billows from the staff, coiling around you like a serpent. A sibilant voice whispers in your ear. Let me help you.
Sorry, what voice?
Sibilant, Chris?
What's that word?
What's that word?
What's that mean?
sort of reassuring, I think.
Ah, it's a good voice.
Oh, okay.
But maybe in a sort of seductive kind of way. You know?
It's let me help you. I promise to be good.
The snake from
And
Jungle.
Wait, is this the same kind of voice as the skull?
no,
From,
this doesn't sound similar. I just have one female out of a woman.
Okay.
Okay, Tom. You feel something, I guess, trying to
Compulse you.
knock, I
Charm
guess,
me?
in a way, charm, inhabit you.
Possess you, Tom. It's trying to
But
possess.
not a bad, but not possess. Was you just kind of touch into you? I don't know.
Okay, can I
make
try
a
to...
charisma saving throw to resist if you wish to. You can choose not to if you want.
Well, I was gonna attempt to just chuck it through the mouth.
You can't do that. Well, first of all, you have to make the save, and then you can fucking do it if you want. But
Okay, fine. That's the
immediately
save.
you can make the save or choose not to.
That's the save.
Doesn't want
What
the
is
scary.
really the weird snake thing? Okay.
So what happens as I resist?
So you kind of feel this sort of power this thing sort of like try to enter you, this kind of feeling, this like magic, the spirit, and you just like kind of resist the power. And
Yeah, I'm gonna take like a few steps over here and just try to chuck it through the out of the room.
you just like kind of reach over and like kind of throw it out, and yeah, it just
Do not
passes through,
touch
no
it.
problem.
I touch it.
Oh, no.
Everyone else,
Nah, it's good.
nah, you just said it.
And then I
Okay, yeah, you chuck it through, and she's like, "Oh, are we leaving? I heard the door. Was that the door again?"
yes, and I
Make a last lie as you kind of run out. Make a last little deception check. Man, you're such a good deceptor. Look at you rolls.
Different room.
you had to say it. You had to say it.
Successful DC 12 charisma deception check.
Oh
I don't know, you always hit it. I don't know, you always like get the these.
like,
And she's like,
yes.
as you kind of finally get through, she's like, "Oh, I'm safe, thank you." And then you're on
Oh
the
no,
side.
she's gonna be so mad next time we go in there.
Alright, yeah, you go through, and there is a staff lying on the floor now.
This was in the sarcophagus. Do not touch it.
Why? What happened?
It tried to compel me.
Ooh.
Perhaps possess me or something.
I will cast detect magic.
Yes, please do that.
So a cursed artifact of some kind.
Potentially. But hard to say. We should be sure. This is all very strange. Ian, remind me. 'cause
Hang
my
on.
memory is absolutely shit. What was in the sarcophagus? Like exactly.
The serpentine bones of ejaculi.
What's a jaculi again?
It's like a weird snake.
Oh,
It's one of the.
we're
It's a trickster god Moa's animal.
we're in the tomb of the 9 gods.
Ah.
It makes sense. Look, we found 2 sarcophagi so far, right? There's,
Oh
there's
yeah,
one
of course.
for each.
So jaculi. Okay.
There's got to be one for each
Serpentine
god.
bones.
So wait, you
Jac-
opened. Hang on, you opened the tomb of the Jaculi god,
Jaculi,
Noah, right?
apparently.
And something tried to inhabit you.
Yes.
I took it down at the staff. Was it the god that tried to inhabit you?
It was a female voice. I do not know anything beyond that.
It's hard to tell the gender, you know.
You said you only had 2 women voices.
Yeah, okay.
It's very-
Yeah,
I
it's
decided,
exactly-
I decided Moa was a female. I guess I didn't actually know that. Maybe I should check to see.
But we, in character, don't know anything.
You don't know. Yeah. I needed.
I want to touch the staff.
Okay.
Can you like wait?
yeah,
I
you
start
touch the
stopping.
staff.
Wait for the
No. He said he
Wait.
touched it.
There's a
You
god.
touch it, right, Chris?
Oh yeah, god wants.
reaction. I want to
But he's
stop.
not even standing near it.
Okay, you touch it. You again. You feel this kind of like power go through you. A voice also in your ear is like, "I can help you. I promise to be good." And then you can choose to make a save against this sort of power or this magic that's like kind of going through you and kind of going to inhabit you, or you can choose to just let it.
I want the power in.
Okay.
I let it.
Biggs. What is this?
Feel
I
this,
want to destroy anything.
this,
Instantly lets himself get possessed.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
just like what happened to me and
You're doing a William.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. guys.
Throw it
Okay.
into the fire.
This is Moa.
Where's Mount
No,
Doom?
it's not Moa.
Yeah.
I get ready to wrap
wait
my
a
hand around a cape and like
Who is it?
pull the staff away.
This
if I need
is
to.
Moa, right? Moa was the yeah.
What?
Yeah, Moa, right?
Who's more?
A male. Okay, it was a male. Just slightly.
Okay,
you know,
so
feminine.
Little
Yeah,
bit
no,
kinky,
if-
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Chris,
Hint a quiet boy.
you Okay, I'm gonna give you that player. I'm gonna give that player that god's card. There you go. Just have a god card.
Oh, I get a god card.
Your card.
I get an Egyptian god card.
Okay.
Exodia.
Where's that? Where's my card?
I'm giving it to you,
I want it.
and then it says some stuff on it, Chris. This is now you.
What do you mean?
Sorry?
It's now me?
No, I mean you get that thing.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Man, I didn't realize he was a good boy.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh wait, I can fucking what?
This is literally like the fucking amber can.
Yeah.
The good boys.
I'm
No.
always the good guy that refuses the curses.
Okay, and then there in front of the others, holding the staff as they like stare at me in horror,
Yeah.
I activate the power in.
Uh-oh.
He
He
suddenly
died.
is not there anymore.
Hmm?
He suddenly is not there anymore.
I try and reach into space, like to grab him.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I just fend them off. Hey, no touchy feelings. Well, I come back.
Maybe
Okay.
fear.
Wait, but it doesn't say there's a limit in.
But you disappeared
It is
again.
on the limit.
I just do it again.
Yeah.
I just disappear again. This is awesome. I come back again.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Do you-
What is this?
Moa promised me power, I guess. And
I look him straight in the eyes and I ask him, "Are you still you?"
am I still me? I look at you. I say,
Like,
I
it's
feel
like
like I'm
you,
still me.
Yeah, as you kind of like say that, you hear like a voice in your head be like, "You are still you. I am just here for you.
Well, hang
so
on.
we can help each other."
Give me a second, guys. God talking. I like go like a distant look as I'm like thinking. I'm like, wait, hello, Mo?
I am here.
Hey, that's real handy. You let me turn invisible.
Hey, I will give you what I can, and you will, I hope, help us.
But well, yeah. I mean, useful. No complaints. Come along for the ride, I guess.
Do I heal to kill Asurek? Yes.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Stop the song longer. I shift back to like paying attention to the others for a second. I say, he seems great, very, very friendly, similar goals, wants to stop a Serarak, willing to help.
Hmm.
Thing, though.
Who was the enemy of?
I go back to Moa and I say, wait, who was it? Which,
Um,
remind me, Moa's begins with W. Wongo, right? You don't like Wongo.
Kind of it's like you hear kind of like a spiff, but not really like a spiff. But kind of like
Hey,
kind of like
I'm spitting in there. I say,
he's like we
There's a pool table.
all of us we work together in a way, but Wongo, he's violent, he's deranged.
what a bastard,
he would be no help for us in this.
what a bastard. I say
adventure.
to the others, yeah, doesn't like Wongo.
The others,
Not a fan.
Ask it about the room and about the skull. What's that all about?
I say, yeah, I'll ask Moa. I say, Moa, do you know anything about this place where we are, specifically that room we were in, or just more advice in general?
It kind of like not shrugs. Man, everyone talks about that. He talking. It's like I do not know. We were killed and buried in this tomb, but you cannot kill a god like that. Part of us is still there, obviously. But we were sealed by him. I do not know much about this place.
Do you know?
Oh wait, it's a guy. Why do I keep still like saying it's not a guy?
That's
It's a
a
guy.
Yeah, but it's
It
like
sounded pretty
It's fine.
deep.
Yeah, that was fine. I do gotta remember. Yeah.
I say, do you know who's? I point like way back, like down the whole long corridor towards that sarcophagus over there, and I say, do you know whose tomb that is over there?
There was no symbols, no carvings. Followers love to decorate.
Not that I paid attention to. Hey, Richard, you looked really hard into that room, right?
Was there anything on sarcophagus? Ian?
Because
like sarcophagus was right there.
God, I feel so dumb. I was like, oh, it's Doom with the 9 gods. That makes sense.
No, that you didn't actually.
Okay. Other than the corpses, the eyes, there was nothing specific on the tomb itself. Sadly.
That surprises me, but I am afraid I do not know that.
Okay.
But
We
I
should
believe all of us would wish to stop and destroy us.
I look to the
eyes. Do any of them do God?
What's that?
Sorry, yes, what? Xena?
Is any of the gods related to sight specifically? Perhaps the
Have
clue
lots
to
of
the,
eyes? Oh yeah, do any of the creatures have like loads of eyes?
perhaps the clue is
Moa
the...
was deceitful, right?
No, I mean like in the other room. No, for the
No, I don't think Moa's
other room. Maybe
deceitful.
perhaps the,
Oh, he's a good boy.
perhaps the clue to what's inside the rooms is in like the surroundings. You know, although I'm not really seeing this connection here. Perhaps
Moa the Jaculi was too honest to lie in the story, Jack.
Ah, the opposite.
Good girl, good boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the opposite. You're
It was
supposed to.
the opposite of Wongo the Sioux monster, which was the one who like stole the water.
What do you say? I said
so.
the
Maybe the
others.
snakes are. Sorry, maybe snakes bury into the walls. Perhaps that was the clue for. Well, I say
Well,
snakes.
I thought there was a big snake on the
Jaculi.
sarcophagus on this
That
one.
was, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
there was a huge snake
There's a
on
big
the
snake.
sarcophagus.
We
snake
just,
carving
just
on it.
looked from afar.
Yeah.
So we didn't see any marks.
I don't
in
know
the
if
room.
anything. What do you think about taking Moa to see the rust statue and
I agree.
see if Moa thinks about anything about it or has
Or-
any suggestions?
Perhaps first we look through the window with Moa.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's show Moa everything we've seen so far. Come on, Moa. We're gonna have an adventure.
We're going for an adventure.
Nice.
Can we just move ourselves a bit faster now, Ian?
Yeah, if you're going on, yes, if you go on spaces you've previously been to, you can just move yourself faster.
Is our pack still there?
Yeah, your pack is still there.
No one's stolen the backpack yet.
I mean, it's not really
Yeah, that's right.
that back.
Can you read the blurb for this room again?
Yeah.
Hold on 3 times. but-
This vaulted tomb is overgrown with moss and creepers. A stone sarcophagus rests on a step dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, 2 large statues of bears grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes. 6 desiccated corpses, not whites, slump on thrones in niches along the walls. Each corpse wears a black mask made of paper mache and feathers.
Bears, isn't one of the creatures like vaguely bear-like, like the Zorbo or something?
Zorbos could be sort of to be slightly better.
Slightly Ursine.
Yeah.
That's my legend.
Zorba's which one?
The Servo is the one that destroys magic items and stuff, right?
Zorba's the Wongo, right? Or am I being...
No, what? Wongo is the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris is wrong. No, he's not. I got
Okay, found,
I mean, I'm looking at these symbols. None of them look like...
That's my copy of the legend.
like
I got
Zorba.
like you've seen the actual creatures before. I mean.
Yeah, we've seen creatures before.
Yeah, foremost.
Let me just show you a picture of what they do. Then you'll be like, oh yeah, that looks like a bear.
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah, sort
like a
of
bear.
Like,
Small bear.
Yeah. But like, just trying to figure out which card it would be.
so Obolaka
It's like
is the Zorbo.
Wongo's like thingy on the Wongo's puzzle cube. That's what I'm looking at.
Obolaka is the Zorbo.
But that would also
The legend.
fit with the statue.
Isn't
that
Obolaka
destroys-
like a frog thing?
I don't know.
No.
It's Kubazan the Frog.
Yeah. I know it. Yeah, but
Nang Nang was like a grung.
no, never mind. This has like claws things.
We've got Obolaka the
Okay,
Zorbo, Ijin the Armirage, Shigambi the Kamada, Nang Nang the Grung, Papa's also the Everless, Kubazan the Froghemoth, Wongo the Sioux Monster. That's what
Chris,
he
you
is.
kind of noticed by the way that you
Ah,
just like
sumo
have this
stuff,
big
right.
staff now, and it's like pretty like cool looking. Like,
Oh, yeah, I forgot I
I'm
had
not really sure like how.
I
it
forgot I had the
works,
staff as well as
yeah.
the god.
Like when you have like you got the staff when you were like holding it, and I don't think you've like let go. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess not. I've just been so absent-minded. It's like the god stuck out to me. I've just been absent-mindedly
Yeah,
carrying the
just
staff
so you
around.
know, it's like quite a cool looking stuff.
Hey, did you ever finish that Detect Magic cast?
I hope so.
Can you tell me anything about the staff, Moa?
Can I tell him anything about the staff?
Or Moa?
Real magical.
It's pretty magical.
Ask Moa if Moa knows anything about the staff. Hey, look, Ian, if you're gonna be a god to talk to, I'm gonna fucking ask it about everything. Okay?
Like, you know, it's just the spirit. Oh my god!
It's only the spirit.
It's like a. Building being buried. Who fucking knows why? It's like I imagine it's a power. Oh, a magic staff of some sort. It's got a snake on it. I would be surprised if it wasn't relevant to that.
Alright, well, you can
I'm not sure exactly how it works.
figure that out.
Why did we?
Right now.
Why don't we think this room was bear related? By the way.
It's got 2 statues of bears, so they're holding up a big disc.
That's pretty bad.
It's bad related, you know, I don't agree with this.
Let's go back around the other way then.
Okay.
To the rust monster. Well, not rust monster, the the rusty statue thing. Just stop me if I need to slow down. Otherwise, I'm just gonna. eat
Yeah, it's fine.
myself
I
over there.
don't see any reason why you can't eat yourself over.
Nice.
So dark.
Before you step in, you realize the staff is probably pretty.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna step in anyway. That'd be crazy.
Just-
Does the magic staff off it goes?
Yeah, it's still there. Nothing has changed.
Okay. Can you imagine any way to bypass this? Do you know anything about? Do you know anything about it? Do you know anything about?
Hey Google.
You're a god. You're a god, right? You know about magical
I'm
statues
tired.
and things to rust.
No, you're honest. You don't lie.
Damn it!
I think we should just destroy it.
Okay. Do you need to pass it?
Well, there's a skeleton with a strange head hiding out in that room over there that we want to go and find out what he's all about. There's a fountain in there.
I
There are
guess.
things to
I
explore.
guess I would say destroying it seems like it's not a terrible idea.
Mother thinks it's not a terrible idea, guys. I'm worried.
I Eldritch Blast it.
Oh my god.
Eldritch Blast it. Okay, roll to hit.
Dude, imagine the statue comes along.
You hit it.
Okay.
I mean, you have 2 shots.
Take 7 damage.
Does it get visibly damaged?
A little.
Like, yeah, okay, so it's not like immune or
Yep.
anything.
Yeah, it
2
looks
shots.
like it did
Okay.
Pot check.
Hmm.
One cast.
Just start spamming them out.
Did he aim for the shields?
Yeah, I'm aiming for the shield.
I'm assuming the shield is like the biggest part of it.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, you hit it again.
10 hours
Yeah,
later.
you hit it again. You keep hitting it until
Yeah.
eventually it is destroyed.
Okay.
It like kind of crumbles into pieces.
Okay, I take a sky before
silver
silver coin and I toss it into.
It lands on the ground.
Ah.
I rush forward and pick up a silver coin.
Oh, good job! Money. Mo's like, good work.
I remove a silver coin from my inventory. There we go.
It goes back to 50 now.
Fucking right.
Huh, okay. I go up and I examine the statue to make sure it's not growing back or anything.
Doesn't appear to be right now.
Excellent. Where are you at? Aha, there he is. See? Look, a strange head, like I told
It's
you.
on the wall. It's kind of like moving back and forth.
Pretty big.
Well, no, we're just kind of small.
Yeah. It's just. I mean,
So it's moving around. I
If
say,
it
you
becomes hostile, I attack it
halt.
with Eldritch Blast.
And
I
then
order it to halt. He doesn't halt.
let me see what language Ooh.
uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
No, yeah, but you're not sure why. Like if it's actually pretty simple, it stops moving.
What are you?
No response.
Yeah, I speak in primordial.
It tries to it kind of runs across like the ceiling, like it's not actually through there, and like tries to almost run over you in the ceiling, like kind of crawls on all fours above you.
I try
Well, hey,
and
no,
grab it.
I climb up the wall and get in front of it on the ceiling. Ah.
You can't cry on ceiling.
No, but I
just
can be
wanna
up,
grab it
I
and,
can
pull it
this
down.
thing, right? It's only like 5 feet across.
You try to grab it and pull it down. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother doing proper combat. You grab it and pull it down. Okay, roll an attack roll. That's how grabbing works, right?
Yeah, it's athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
You see this wielding a pair of daggers.
Whoa! It's armed. You saw it's armed. I shoot it now.
Oh, that's harsh.
Shoot it now.
Oh, sorry. First the attack roll. Yeah.
No, you don't need to make an
Yeah,
attack
no.
roll.
Yeah,
Just like,
no,
place,
it's
no,
just
place on
opposed.
attack roll. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just opposed athletics
Okay,
or
opposed
acrobatics.
athletics.
It can be acrobatics in place of
Oh,
athletics.
it's choose acrobatics.
Skeleton key.
This is them.
Ignore
Skeleton
that.
key.
Ignore that. Ignore that.
Right, does his
You
head
grab
looks
it.
like... Wait, you said his head looked weird. Does it look cute?
Now you see it closer. It almost seems like ended like a triangle shape.
Get its head!
Oh, no. You promised negotiation, Alcamenos. One day, Alcamenos, you will say, I negotiated everything, and then we killed it mercilessly.
I mean, I'm holding it down. I'm like, look at you.
I'll show you this handout. No, I won't actually.
The keys turn on.
Wait, so you kind of grab it. I mean, it tries to attack you, but you try to grab it, and now you can kill it, and you're not the bad guy anymore. Sure, you grab this creature and defend itself. Oh, it attacked me. Alright, it's grappled, but that doesn't give it disadvantage. Does that give it disadvantage?
No.
No. Alright, it tries to like stab you with its daggers like coming off as you grapple it, and I'm not gonna bother doing it. Just like a shitty level. Okay.
We just end it with a round of attacks.
Yeah, I don't even care. You're right, it strikes you a couple of times, or strikes at you a couple of times.
Like Chris and all I'm saying.
Is it like pure
Yeah, I
skeleton
know.
other than a head?
Yeah, you normally don't. Well, I mean, you never like. I don't know if you really encountered skeletons, but you didn't think that normally they could like walk on ceilings like fucking that.
But it's like pure bone, like.
It's pure bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It tries to dagger you twice. Bam, bam. Ooh, 15 and 11.
Both miss.
Okay. Okay, you guys can all fucking have random attacks if you want to.
No,
do
no, I
whatever
just
you
want to
want.
disarm it. I don't know. How does that work again?
I like that. I like that.
That's gonna. What?
Because this guy's no threat. Like it's just random dagger attacks. Like.
Okay, this I can look for you. Actions in combat.
And in the meantime, I'm like, look at it,
How
like,
big is this thing, by the way?
Normal skeleton sized.
what is this creature?
Hold it still. I want to try and pull its head off.
It's like let me go. I can't fight. Are you sure this harm's the thing you can do? I'm just saying.
I don't think that's gonna.
But it might
work
be a
quite
fucking
well.
like champion fighter action.
Oh, it's in there. Optional rule variant.
Optional.
Okay, I mean
rolls
you
are
can
only-
just like you can fucking do it, but I'm gonna let it have a couple more round attacks.
The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's strength or dexterity or acrobatics check.
Since in the optional rule variant.
Oh yeah, we're not using it. Okay.
I mean we can. Alright, we can do that. Alright, so you're just gonna do it again, right?
I
this
make
is
an
an
attack
attack
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
Weird. Yeah. So I guess there's an aim for that.
Isn't that like that's OP as fuck though, right? Like, would you have like so many attack rolls? You do one and you like fucking stamp on the sword and F5.
Does it say you can make it in place of an attack though?
Oh no, maybe not. So you're gonna do it once.
That should be the whole attack.
a creature can use a weapon attack. Yeah.
Oh,
so-
weapon attack.
Oh, it is.
So busted.
But I mean, it drops at the ground.
But then everyone just
underneath
picks up,
something.
picks it up as a free action.
Fucking broken. No, alright, Jack. I'm gonna say in this case you can do it, but
Okay.
you feel like it would be significantly harder with anything that wasn't this.
Sure,
But I'm gonna say, yeah, you kind of managed to wrestle it out there, but like it's overpowered. Okay, and it's just like kind of in your grasp, like trying to get out. I'll let it do a couple of like escape things. As you.
And let's like put like the I want to put like the sword like next, I guess neck.
Yeah,
It's
then
not
it stops.
It doesn't
Next to
stop.
its collarbone.
It doesn't stop.
He's just like literally pushing into the sword.
Do I get any sense of
yeah.
like emotion?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
slowly.
trying to get
It's
away.
not like it's
but-
just like kind of pushing. It's like made out of bone, you know.
What?
It's not like it cuts like this. Oh, it's really unable to get out there.
It's really struggling there.
I mean, because basically what I was kind of what I would do is like kneel down and basically put the sword like lengthwise, like next to its like head. Like,
So it's kind of like.
so if it
rises
moves
up.
up a little bit, it's basically sewing it, even the bone in half.
So
So I see if it stops at any damage. Like, yeah, I
I'm
just
not saying
wanna-
I grappled this creature in a way that it cannot make an escape roll. No, that's not how an escape roll works. On the whole point of escape roll DC is to try to escape out of situations that
But
they.
it's already grappled. So it's on. Alright, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you can't be like, it's grappled, and I'm gonna go, like actually do something in such a way that means it can't make escape DC checks. Like, that's fucking busted. Like, that isn't how it works.
I mean, but if you're tied up.
But if it's multiple people grabbing
Yeah, but
something,
like it
that
doesn't.
should
It
be
doesn't
definitely
have to like
possible.
like it can still like struggle and try and escape. From
Yeah,
it.
but-
Like,
yeah,
doesn't have
without
to move
moving
up-
its head.
Yeah, but like it doesn't have to
Sure,
move up
yeah.
towards the sword. It can like recoil away from the sword and try and
Yeah,
pull
it can
away.
push
like, in a
your body
different
up.
direction
But like,
to the
if you
room.
say,
Like,
If you restrain it, sure, but Jacko's like, I grapple it. Grapple means like, you know, he's holding it tightly as well. Like, if he could pull Jacko in a
Didn't
sword.
take that.
If you say this, you can literally be like, okay, in combat, Jacko grapples him. I walk up and put my sword at him, so he cannot do any action, or he will saw himself in half. Like, how can you not see how busted that?
I don't know. Why do I?
Like, that's like so busted.
I guess it's just the image on the ground that
Fair
was
enough,
lying,
yes.
but yeah.
Yeah,
Like, okay, if you want to like really like, I like.
Well, I mean, you can say you put your sword there, but it doesn't mechanically stop him from doing anything.
Exactly, it doesn't stop him
To
from
escape
kind
and
of
stuff.
escape. Like, if you want, like,
Okay, do you think we need this thing?
I think just the hell of it.
Try. I slash it. Like slash
Oh,
it.
Jacko, you
Play it up.
Alright, I rolled a hit. You have advantage, right? It's probably on the ground at this point. Some shit, I don't know what you guys are fucking good at.
It's pathetic. Just fucking wreck it.
Yeah, I think you did a good one. Like 1 or 2 shots.
Oh, it was so nearly at 20, man. Oh, it feels bad.
7 and 9 fire. Yeah, it like just basically like falls apart underneath you, Jacko.
Hmm.
Mm.
But the head remains intact. Actually, almost all the bones remain intact. Like it's interesting. Like often when skeleton die, like, you know, parts of the bones kind of like crumble or like shatter. This almost like kind of just falls apart.
Strange creature, an undead reason,
Very
not
unnatural.
be a threat.
It seemed
The head
More
seems to be
intelligent than most undead.
Yet it could not speak.
I've not encountered many undead, but
I like-
moving aimlessly.
Did someone take its head?
I did
I'm a
not.
wonder.
I take the head. I say it's probably part of a puzzle.
Yeah,
Yes,
the school
yes.
Just because it's a
almost
skeleton.
certainly- The school almost.
No, I mean,
certainly,
because
extends into,
locationally,
strange
that-
head.
it
like,
almost
it looks like
exactly.
an
It almost like obviously like extends into like what looks like almost like a carved triangle. Like it's not like it's not. I mean, it definitely doesn't look natural.
I look
Observe the.
up,
It's more-
observe.
Also look at
It's
the.
location.
I assist Richard looking around.
Also describe this room slightly as you're like in there. Yeah, a large fountain crusted with moss rises in the middle of the circular room. 3 marble maidens stand in the fountain, holding pitchers out of which water flows.
Anything special looking about it? I guess. That's no.
I mean, it's pretty weird that like a fountain like this.
I get out Richard's.
There was
silver
perception
coin,
roll. That's fine.
Throw it in, and
Yeah,
make a
that's
wish.
why I told you that.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
don't see. Yeah. You throw out his coin. What do you wish, Chris?
Well, if I tell you that, it won't come true.
Alright then. Well, he wants it. Yeah, there's water.
I move down the hallway here. Oh, I guess I have to move.
Is this,
Bring that wand of secrets over here, Richard.
Is this magical, Richard?
Actually, maybe you should cast it.
Yeah, I cast like magic again.
Detect magic. 10 more minutes past 10 more minutes later.
In the
And then,
meantime, I'm trying to like push the wall, see if I can find any. like-
you haven't been down here. Yeah, you make a perception check, Jacob.
Oh, thank God.
I reckon 8 Xeno, if yeah, whatever.
I mean, you said I come
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
so
it's
all of a
true, it's
sudden-
Pretty true.
You're really pushing it, but it doesn't want to go. Like it just.
Cringe.
Have
If
have you found anything?
I just shake my head. If I knock on it, does it seem like like pure solid wall, or do I see like, or do I hear like a hollow behind it?
Sounds pretty damn solid, but like. Also, you're not sure like how hollow. Like you know, it's pretty stone.
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
think
like, it's
it
a thick
feels like
wall,
it's
yeah.
it's not like a fucking it's not like an inch thick or something. You know, like,
Sure. Like or
Richard's back there as you guys are doing this. Richard, you eventually get your detect magic off. The fountain is radiating an aura of transmutation magic.
Ooh.
Go down to the pub.
Ooh. Let's go back in darkness.
Because there's no light in my room.
Why so little? What about your screen?
I don't know.
Well,
Well, if he's on roll 20, it's gonna be dark as hell.
I'll
Hey, the
I'll
dolphins.
make an attempt.
It's like a real
Dolphin is familiar. Alright, you guys are down there. Alchemist, you know, you have no fucking like you're just like
Can't find anything out of him. So Good perception, boys. Come save us.
Just waiting on Richard to finish.
Richard eventually
okay, yeah.
finishes the cast. The text of the magic.
Oh, yeah. Bring that one of secrets over here.
The well seems to be magical.
Didn't grant my wish.
Kind.
I used the wand of secrets.
What kind? Magical?
Transmutation.
Can I
Maybe your wish would have come true.
grab some of the water in my hands?
Yeah, no problem.
Inspect it. Clear water, just normal.
Feels
normal
like
color?
clear water, yeah.
By inspect.
He's an expert on water.
You're pretty sure this is water. You're like,
Nice.
water? I think this is the non
This is pure H2O.
This
right
is what they call mineral.
I'm just saying, when a Triton says he inspects water, I think it should just be assumed he drinks it without Jacko having to say that.
Okay. Do you want to drink it?
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Anyway, you grabbed a very evil staff. You
I thought
Roll a
it was a
d4,
god.
Jacko. I'll let you roll a
I
d4,
thought it was a
Jacko. I'll let
god.
you roll a d4.
Oh, God.
Oh no. You lose 4 levels.
Nice.
Roll a 2d10.
Ooh.
You gain 11 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Oh!
Get shit on, fucks!
This is some good ass water, boy. This is some good ass water right here. Like, the minerals in this taste real good, Jacko.
Nice. Okay, I'll say.
You feel.
Is it running water, right? Because it's pouring out
Well, it's
of
coming
the-
out of like the pitchers, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now we have enough.
Okay. The wand of secrets, Zogan. The second time today.
And you're using it there.
Say anything about the fountain, Jerry?
Well, I'm still walking up in this.
But it looks good. Alright, you used one charge earlier today, right?
Yeah, one.
You used one?
Kind of sort
Yeah,
of rolling.
in the room where I got teleported.
Okay, it pulses and points to this wall.
I inspect the wall.
Okay, knowing it's there, I'm not gonna make you fucking roll. You know it's there. You like kind of see the handle, and yeah, you slide open a door. I'm assuming you open it, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
here?
open sesame.
Yeah.
No,
It's
in
very
front of.
crafty.
Okay. That's not what I was expecting.
This is why we failed the perception check.
Some stairs going down.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
It would probably seem like this is not the way to the room with the eyes. Then
Oh, definitely not.
the,
Do we wanna
Would the wand of
move towards
secrets?
the last part of
Oh,
this
probably
level?
would.
what was that guy?
Would the wand of secrets reveal if there was like more than one?
You know. how
I
it works.
believe it were probably as pulse in the direction of the closest one. What I would guess. We haven't been in a
Well,
room
there's
with multiple
probably-
You
secrets.
have how it works, guys. So you don't need to guess. You achieve
Yeah, but, like,
exactly
I
how
don't-
it
yeah,
works.
but I
Yeah,
don't.
Richard does, but Richard like I get. And it's like Richard, you literally know word for word how it works.
Okay.
Okay, well
Okay
let's
then.
let's just go. Let's go check the last place on this level we haven't explored. Then
Okay, yeah, nearest you.
Man must keep all the water for himself.
Oh, you asked something, right, Zeno?
Sorry?
You asked something, right? Or did you?
about the water. Does anyone else have comments about the water?
Okay, if you know what he asked.
I didn't see him drink it,
Yeah,
so
well-
I don't know.
He just like
That's
wandered
not
back
cool,
and wandered up.
How was the water?
See, that's it. Okay. So it has been too long since I drank fresh running water. It makes me miss the
Fresh
ocean.
running water?
It made me feel invigorated.
Yeah, I mean he looks really
Hmm.
good, you know.
You know it's overrated.
Perhaps it is my Triton heritage.
I believe it.
I look at Richard.
Well. Hmm.
And you said it was magical.
It is indeed magical.
And you claim it's Triton heritage.
The Tritons are magical in nature.
I think we the third person to have figure this out.
We need to have everyone roll a different roll for the water.
Give it another look, the water. cup it in my hand, look at it suspiciously.
It looks like water.
pure H2O.
It's too
I drink it. I attempt to
All the
like a
D4.
small sip.
I ask Moa what Moa thinks about the water.
I doubt it's just water. Alright,
Lose 2d damage.
messaging you sometime.
Oh god. This is not as good.
Well, how is it?
Wait, he's mute.
He can't. You can't speak. This is perfect. This fountain's amazing.
I pointed out Kamenos.
Very different.
I pointed out Kamenos and say try to mute like liar like.
I think he said, "I love you."
Oh, I have grown very fond of you as well, Zeno.
Let's go check out that corridor to the north.
Should we
Let's
not-
risk.
Should we not investigate the matter of Zeno's voice being lost?
Well, he's the only one who has any magic
I pointed the
that
water.
could help him.
Yes,
want
if
to
he wants
drink
to-
more?
I tried to
if he wants to cure
identify
himself,
this. Like, is this like a curse? Is this like a spell thing? Is this like a...
It's definitely something related to magic. I mean, yeah, spells would probably like, help this kind of thing. Probably would help. Is it a curse? I mean, you drank water, but then like Alcamendos drank it and he was okay. So it's like, I don't know.
I'm attempt to lesser restoration, master.
But
Can
you
I?
can't speak.
That might have a verbal component, Tom, I'm afraid.
Well, if it is related to the
Yeah.
water, you will have to wait until you relieve yourself.
I give
Well-
him like the question.
Doing your fucking face, pointing.
Be careful when I sleep tonight.
Well, this might be problematic.
Mm-hmm. Just nod.
You have a lot of spells that requires your voice,
Perhaps drink it again.
Maybe it'll get better after time. You'll only be mute for an hour or so.
I look at our Kamenos. I look down at.
No, don't drink it again.
I look at our Kamenos again.
No.
Why not? It cannot. Well, perhaps you know more about magic than I do, but water and all should be harmless. This is an exception.
I'm not skilled enough in
Yeah, I look at
arcane ways to know if the effect would worsen if you drank more of it, or if it would simply extend your current state. If you're unlucky, it seems like the water can produce different magical effects.
I'm not sure any of them is restores ability to speak, but I mean, go ahead and try it if you want. You're a big boy.
I drink water again.
Oh,
Roll a d4, Tom.
This is like a slot machine, you know? It'll just stay here forever.
Okay, new effect.
Go blind.
Is he blind now?
I'm gonna put this one publicly, and you guys can decide. I let you decide exactly what this looks like.
Magically changes sex?
So he takes a little sip. He's not sure about it, and then I'll let you guys, like,
Speaking of that love, Zeno.
Oh dear.
So I look down. I quickly go and drink again.
no, see, no.
Oh no.
Drinking your water,
We get hard.
Okay, roll 2d10. Okay. Yeah.
We can hardly tell the difference, but Zeno definitely can.
Zeno, no, I really
The woman
think...
2 defense over.
Is he just like...
You gain 12 temporary points. He's like similar. The woman looks good now. You know, she's got some temporary points.
chugging at consent.
Jinx again.
All attractiveness.
Well, they don't stack. From the
It's an ugly woman, I'm afraid. She's not.
it's a furball. You keep the 12. You don't stack, but you don't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, now it's replaced with a 7. Oh no, they don't.
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it tastes really good, but maybe it's just like, and also you feel slightly different. And you know what's happened, and you're like, what the?
Try to drink again.
Look down your
Oh
pants.
no.
Okay. Nothing changes.
I'm like, where's the 3 again?
Really, I'm sure this isn't helping.
Nothing changes.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Yes!
Okay.
Yes. What's the last
It's
one?
gone as like.
Where's the 3 again?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So the two in the middle are trolls. Number 4 is good, number 1 is bad. Got it.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh,
I
this
take
is
12
bad.
damage. I take 12 damage. Okay.
You take 39 damage.
Oh, that's more than 12. I'm not a fan of that.
Excuse me?
The
for
12
drinking
of it is
water?
reduced. Oh, I mean, no, that was a pretty bad roll, right?
Like,
Nah,
how does that manifest?
Kind of does it, and like it's like almost psychotic damage. So it's kind of like not like eating away at him, but like as he drinks it, you can kind of see like as it goes past the throat, like the throat kind of gripping out, and you're like the veins sort of popping, and you're like, yeah, sure, back if you want to do that.
I like it. It's like burning his inside. Her inside. Sorry, didn't mean to misgender you there.
I put him back.
Yeah, he looks like he's
water is
had
not
enough
meant to do
water.
that.
Zeno, you really need to stop drinking that water. It's gonna do something really terrible next time. I guarantee.
You look quite different, Zeno.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that'll wear off.
Lose some indeed.
About relieving yourself, I'm afraid the process has changed.
I need to stand for this demonstration.
No, not
Yeah.
It's TOS, man. There's a
Point
service.
at the water. Point at myself. Point at the water again. You know.
No.
No.
Oh, we better roll cup size. What's that indeed? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's really uncomfortable, you know, because like you had the armor was quite tight fitting,
It's
and
being
then
extremely
suddenly it's like really uncomfortable.
I believe firebolt women have udders.
It's not a phrase I ever wanted to hear.
We better get a new toy.
I don't want to drink. Not gonna what?
Oh my god!
Zeno,
You might actually die, Zeno. No.
Seriously, kill yourself if you take another drink. Stop.
He wants to live.
I have a luck and I have inspiration.
Woman might well have killed himself.
There we go.
Okay, you turned back into a male.
I mean, there's more than 2 genders, and we go.
You turned into an
fuck out.
attack helicopter.
That'll be useful for the rest of
I very quickly exit the room.
Oh, man.
How much
Okay,
longer are we going to play by?
Also, Tom, technically, Lucky's only D20. I think 6 was inspiration.
Yeah, but you get lucky the con save, you know.
Oh yeah. Half a say 9 moves, maybe. Yeah, we can
I like
start
how-
now. This seems like a fun
I'm
topic.
actually honestly happy to keep going.
Okay, like I am.
I need to go to work tomorrow.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Man, that's
I mean,
fucking
we'll
dumb.
decide where you guys go and like no, like are you saying? I mean, you're not having a rest, right? So it's
No.
I have like another corridor,
Yeah.
right? This to check on this floor.
Yeah, I mean,
Up from the snake
but
room.
I guess this is fine.
It's like a quiet time, I think. It might
I feel like this is like at any point in this fucking
This
dungeon.
is fucking.
Let's
This is
fight.
sick. I'm loving
It's
this
very
already.
interesting, all the different...
go into stay in the fountain.
Like
That was
I've
a
got,
fun-
and the maps coming along
Oh,
nicely.
that's
and I've got
looking
like
good.
all sorts of
professional.
like annotations and stuff.
That's
So
nice.
like remember where the
We-
traps are and they come back.
You're so risky, Tom. What are you? You could have just so easily just died.
Like,
Yeah, but
Zeno does not like being a woman, okay?
very important to his backstory.
Very important. He's a real misogynist.
The torture didn't affect him this much.
It's a furball thing. It's a furball thing.
Some now.